live. Let's go. Huge. Fix this scoreboard.
Toronto for a showdown between Canada's best two teams this season, the Maple Leafs and the Winnipeg Jets. Leafs are second in the Atlantic behind Boston, and the Bruins just never lose.
How's it going, everyone? We are live. What's up, Mitch, Blair, Sydney?
The Jets, the best team.
All right, huge.
Although the Leafs would be number one in the West if they were over there, because the Jets are sixth overall. 5 Eastern Conference teams on top of the NHL standings right now.
Fix this. Let's go. The shot set up. We are live for Leafs Jets. What's up, Random? What's up, Ari? What's up, Devin? Hopefully you guys stick around. Should be a good game tonight. Nothing like beating the Leafs, eh, Shifley? Can the Leafs go for the sweep? What's up, Rene? Bacon, what's up? Good to see everyone in the chat. Let's go. Let's try to get to 45,900 tonight. All right, let me share it on Twitter. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was trying to get an old setup vibe when I've been streaming the last couple times without the green screen. Get the jerseys in the back. Let's go, guys. We just started. We already got 35 in the chat. Let's keep her going. Smash that like button. Let's get more people in the stream.
This guy flies around the ice, gets in the pockets, and he's got an unbelievable release. Both dangerous players, obviously. You know, I'm looking at the goalie matchup, and it really should be a mismatch, shouldn't it? When you look at the experience of Connor Hellebuyck versus Ilya Samsonov. And Samsonov...
Hey, Ari with the $7 dono. Says you deserve this. Keep putting in the hard work. Love the podcast. Are you trying to get players? As a Habs fan, I'm a Habs fan, but watching your stream. Thank you, Ari. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna get. We've gotten We've gotten one former NHL player. But yeah, hoping to get that list a little bit bigger. But maybe even current players in the summer. We'll see. Yeah, Bacon. Need Riley to turn it around. Had a better game last game. Coast to coast, what's going on? Let's go. We got 40 in the chat. Let's get 50 likes before puck drop if we can. Might be a stretch, but we'll see. All right. Let's get the score, the game clock up. Let's go. But thank you so much for the dono. Let's get some RE hype in the chat. Appreciate that. What's up, Geeky? Appreciate you. Thanks to everyone that's sticking around in the chat. Puck drop should be coming up in 5 minutes, I think. Let's go. The links are working. We'd love to see that. That's a dub. But yeah, I'm excited for this game tonight. Should be good. I wonder if the notifications didn't go out. Because I even scheduled the stream, but I didn't get a notification on my phone, so not sure why noties are not going out. But let me try to share the stream. Yeah, if you guys could help, share the stream on Twitter. Get the stream bumping. Oh, the game clock. Let's see. There we go. Ooh, not that one. There we go. All right, beauty. Beauty. Hey, all right, appreciate it. Score prediction? Yeah, let's get 30 likes and I'll drop a score prediction. Hit that like button. What's up, Wilhelm? Which NHL team shocked me the most? Probably the Kraken. Even though I knew they were deep coming in, like, they've been so good. Alright. Oh, shit. Hey, Jeremiah, good to see you in the chat. I appreciate you joining. Thanks for coming in. Drop a like and subscribe. Yeah, let's get the 30 likes. What trades do the Habs make at the deadline? Yeah, I'm going to talk about some trade stuff tonight because I always like shooting the shit on trade stuff. But, yeah, I'll go more in depth with the Habs at intermission, Ari. But stick around throughout the first and remind me, I want that to be one of the topics at intermission. So we'll talk some Habs potential trades at intermission. Yeah, I also definitely want to talk about how the Leafs or Jets, this comparison here. The two probably the best team or Canadian teams in each conference, so we'll see. Yeah, Jeremiah, I'll definitely go over that because Edmondson, I think's probably gone if they get the return they want, which I think if they get anywhere close to what they got for Sherratt, which I don't know if they'll do that. But yeah, Anderson's a tricky one because of the contract, but I think they could get it done. Attach maybe another asset and get like a second round pick, maybe. We'll see. But hey, 45 in the chat, guys. Let's get 50 people in here. Let's get 30 likes. Let's go. Meyer to Calgary. That'd be unreal. That'd be a sick fit. Put Meyer on the top line with Lindholm and Huberdeau. That'd be disgusting. Hey, Rick Smith, franchise membership. Let's go. Let's get some Rick Smith hype in the chat. Unreal. Let's go. Thank you, Rick. Let's get some Rick hype in the chat. Let's see it. Let's go. Yeah, guys. Getting the stream going. Good game tonight, hopefully. Let's see it. What's up, Isaac? Good to see you in the chat. Let me know if you guys can. I think you can hear me all right. Let's go! Get your predictions. I want to see a 1 if you think the Jets are winning, 2 for the Leafs. I'm gonna go Jets win in overtime. I want the Leafs to win. I at least have a good shot at winning, but they already beat the Jets this season, and the Leafs are coming off the win against Florida. So I'm going to say it flips today, but I hope I'm wrong. I want the Leafs to win. Obviously, that's always the case, but I'm going to go with the Jets winning, like, I don't know, Hellebuck in net. I feel like it's either going to be, like, Jets win, like, 4-1, or they squeak out the win. I hope I'm wrong, though. I just feel like Hellebuck, yeah, we'll see. I'm going to go 3-2 Jets final. But I know I've seen a couple higher scoring games at Scotiabank against the Jets. Like, I went to the game, I know Gardner was on the team. It was probably 2016 or 2017. And Gardner got the game winner 5-4 in OT. That was crazy. All right, let's get the commentary going. Jets win the offensive face-off. Cross the blue line to Mello. Getting away from Bunting off the right boards. Connor in a battle behind the net with Hull. Giordano now trying to swing it up the boards. Good takeaway there by Matthews. Could be a 2-on-1 for the Leafs. Nylander with Bunting. Nylander on the right side of shot. And that may have gone off the mask of Hellebuck. Either the shoulder or the mask of Hellebuck. And Nylander an early shot and chance for Toronto. We got 50 in the live stream, guys. Let's go. It's steady. Let's keep her going. Stick around in the chat. Hit that like button. Let us know if you're new. What's up, BC? Rick Smith, good to have you back. What's up, Zach? Appreciate you in the chat. Good chance for Nylander there. All right. Yeah, thank you guys so much for the member and the dono so far tonight. I appreciate that. Keep dropping the like. We need one more like to 30. Void, how's it going? Not much time. You're new. Well, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the channel. Let's go. All right, puck dumped in. Yarncrow trying to go after it, and it's going to be an icing against the Leafs. What's up, Ruben? Good to see you in the chat. Seeing some names I haven't seen in a minute. Hey, Elias. Good to see some legends in the chat. What's up, Elias? Appreciate you in the live. I know your Canucks haven't been doing it for you based on everything going on, and even since your rant. But Elias, personally, how you been? We got 54 in the chat. Let's get to 50 likes. Appreciate you guys. All right, Jets in the offensive fake. Oh my, in front! 3 saves from Samsonov. Sorry, that just shocked me. It was a point shot from Morrissey, and then I kind of just froze there as a fan. I was like, ooh, Sammy. But Samsonov, a couple panic saves there. Keep it a no score. All right. Big saves from Sammy. Yeah, Elias. It's been brutal. All right, Leafs on the reset. Engvall now back to the left side. Sandin coming through the neutral zone. A sauce into the middle. Engvall can't get there. Bobby McMahon sends it in. Around the corner, Kampf gets it by Nate Schmidt. And now the Jets will try to play it out. Perfetti can't get it there. Sandin back behind for Engvall. 2 minutes into the first period. Couple chances for each team so far. Jordy Ben on the right side of shot. That was blocked, and Engvall was trying to get the rebound, and now the Jets will come up with it. Norrisy has been buzzing. What's up, Davey? How's it going? Mods. Only English, please. Long shot stopped by Samsonov. Big shout out to the mods in the chat. I always appreciate you guys. Thank you, Bacon. Appreciate it. Man, it feels like another life ago. The amount I used to stream. It's crazy. I know there's a lot of like OGs in the chat right now, but I miss those days in a way. But obviously those were under certain circumstances, but streaming consistently like that was wild. Blair, I don't know, it's tough to say. Like, I've been saying Matt Murray, but he's been making me nervous like the last couple of games, but I'll still say probably Murray. Like, in my opinion, I feel like Murray's the guy you start. And Samsonov, I think he's just that kind of goalie that if he gets hot, he gets hot. Like, I wonder if Samsonov would come into the net. But then I see it on the flip side of Matt Murray's done that before where he's come into the net halfway through the playoffs and done really well. So, to me, I have to wait and see, like, who's hot towards the end of the season. Oh, Wheeler with a shot. Or, sorry, that was Kevin Stenlund. Sorry, it actually looked like Wheeler from far. That was Stenlund, former Blue Jacket, with a shot stopped by Samsonov. Yeah, like, I don't know. Samsonov, maybe if he gets the like, if the Leafs, I'll actually put it this way. If Samsonov can play well towards the end of the season and the Leafs have home ice advantage on Tampa, this will be my hot take. If the Leafs have home ice against Tampa and Samsonov's hot towards the end of the year, I say start Samsonov game 1 and determine what you do based on that. Because Matt Murray, he jumped in the playoffs when Fleury kind of had that rough game against the Caps, I believe it was, or was it against the Caps? Help me out, Jeremiah. Maybe you remember, but I do remember Fleury played 2 of the series, and then Matt Murray came in to finish the conference finals and the cup final. I'm not. It might have been game 1 or 2 in the conference finals when Fleury got pulled, and then Matt Murray took it over the rest of the playoffs. But maybe that's what happens. Who knows? I mean, I don't want that to happen, but if the Leafs can go far and have one of these goalies go hot, I just want to get past the first round. But that's dreaming at that point. What's up, Nico? Appreciate you being here. Yeah, I mean, Bacon, it's life. Responsibilities, different things. I'd love to stream all the time if I could. No, Bacon, no. They won't go after a goalie. Like, they're confident with Shalgren as their third string guy. Hopefully he doesn't get there. But for a third string guy, he's not horrible. I hope it never gets to that point, knock on wood, because that's what happened with the Avs. But Murray and Samsonov, they're confident with that. BC, I've talked about it. Go check out the videos, but I'll answer for you. I think, my opinion, I think Horvat is still going to go to Colorado or Carolina. I have a hard time that Horvat... Oh, here come the Leafs. 3-on-2 in front. Matthews! Stopped by Hellebuck. I have a hard time being convinced that the Canucks would just... Even though the Canucks are a shit show, I still don't think they'd go to the extent of trading Horvat to Boston. Oh my God, off the post. Nikolai Ehlers off the post. I want to get back to commentary, but I think Boston would have to blow them away with an offer to get Horvat. So Colorado, Carolina would be my picks. I think Minnesota, as Elliot Friedman said, is a sneaky one there, but we'll see. Oh, Jeremiah, I'd love Saros and Ekholm, but that's going to have to be a big-time haul to get those two guys. As I said, I could see the Leafs doing like a forward defenseman, like adding two guys. So like that's why I suggested Jeannot and Ekholm. I think those two guys could be targets for the Leafs, but I'd also seen a bunch of people on Twitter suggesting Ekholm. All right, Jets in the offensive zone. Oh, broken up. This could be a break for Matthews. Austin Matthews, pressured by Pionk. And did that go off the post or did he make a save? And Pionk slid into Hellebuck. I don't know why Nylander didn't join him there. Big chance for Matthews. Let's see. Jeez, man. Matthews not finishing either of those. That's tough. Let's go, guys. We got 70 in the live stream. Let's try to get 50 likes. Stick around. Let's go. Off the bar, yeah. Matthews is the bar there. I figured. It didn't look like Hellebuck got a piece on that. So we've had two bars. Ehlers and Matthews. Yeah, I mean, Jeremiah, Nyes apparently is worth like a lot in the market right now. Like a lot of people are trying to trade for Matthew Nyes. So I think if the Leafs want to use that to their advantage, like I made the hot take and I'm posting a video soon. Like if Nyes is worth that much, I mean, get a guy that's not just a rental. Get a guy that's past this year. I think that's where it's worth it to get a guy like to trade a guy like Nyes. I don't think you trade him. I think he's like close to untouchable unless you get a guy with term. Like if Arizona, I'm gonna preview to a video I have dropping this week. If Arizona was like, hey, we just want Nyes and maybe like a roster player or two, and we'll give you Chychrun. If I'm Toronto, I don't know how. Like that's not gonna happen. Definitely not gonna happen. Arizona's gonna ask for way more than that. But I'm just saying, if there was a scenario where that was the case, and the Leafs could keep their first-round pick in 2023, and Nyes is the only major asset they trade, then it's consideration. But well, Scar, throw more respects on Riley's name. But yeah, I mean, this year Morrissey's had a way better season than Riley. I think over their careers so far, I'm picking Riley over the course of their careers. But Morrissey this season has been way better than Riley. That's obvious. What's up, D-Rob? There you go. We got some Jets fans in the chat. Good to see. Yeah, Makar has a good chance to win the Norris still. Not much time. Leafs to the W. Yeah, get your predictions in, guys, still. There's no goals yet, so I'll accept them. And 8 more likes to 50. Let's keep her going. Giordano towards the net. Oh, that took a weird bounce in Hellebuck from a weird angle. Shots now 5-3 for Winnipeg. Yeah, Jeremiah. How's it going, actually? If I could throw Morrissey on a list right now, he's probably 2 or 3 on my Norris list, I'd say. Yeah, I mean, Jeremiah, it's hard to say. I would say if Karlsson can stay consistent at this rate, he probably will win Norris just based on his numbers. Morrissey's probably on my top 3. I mean, if I had to make a guess, I think Makar will end up being there. We'll see. Like, even the other hot take I'd throw into the equation, just because he's been so good, like, and he's improved so much, like, in his overall game, and he's looked more dynamic offensively, is Dahlin. I feel like Dahlin would be my reach. Yeah, BC, we got the Jets rep for the Jets fans in the chat, and we got our Leafers, of course. That's what I'm saying, Jeremiah. If Makar doesn't play the rest of the year, like, healthy, I think if he plays the rest of the year and puts up the numbers, then he'll be in the conversation, but you're right. Steven, what's going on? Thanks for being here. We got 4 more likes to 50. Let's get there. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Dougie? If you guys have any comments or questions, drop them in the chat. 13 left in the first period. No score. Jets for the reset in the neutral zone. I know, Jeremiah. Facts. Big facts. I mean, for a second there, the Sabres, I mean, they fool us every time. They were looking like a playoff conversation again, and I was like, man, if that's even if they're sniffing playoffs, Tage Thompson for Hart. But Nate, how's it going? Hey, hope to see you more through the chat. Says, cheers, John. Hope you at least get another win tonight. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Steven, you're enjoying the game? There you go. Love it. Healers. Shifley, a drop pass. Stopped by Samsonov. Good glove save by Sammy. What? Jeremiah, you take the Sabres over your own team? That's wild. Maestro, how's it going? Yeah, the two best Canadian teams right now. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, guys, we have 63 in the chat right now. Let's keep her going. Let's get aim to Hannah. All right. Let's see. Let's put this a little lower. Yeah, that was a good hit by Aston Reese there. Let's see. Who's in net for the Jets? It's Hellebuck. Bro, I just saw AZ Sports guys share something. Like, how do you think they're gonna get a second for Bustad? Is that just because of his size? That's crazy. I mean, he's put up okay numbers, but that's wild. I can't believe we've switched as a fan base for mindset. Some of these defensemen we value now, like Liljegren, I swear, Leaf fans were ready to toss that guy away 2 years ago. And now, some Leaf fans argue that, he's the most valuable. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Same with, I think, 3 years ago, Leaf fans would have, said Nick Robertson's untouchable. Now, people think he's not worth much, so. Crazy with some of the prospects. What's up, Bond? Yeah, I answered your question. Hellebuck's in net. Morgan Frost, there you go. Yeah, he's been gross this year. Frost, that guy's been nasty. Wanted Toronto to get him. Freaking Andy Frost, legend Leafs announcer. All right, shots now 7-4 for the Jets. How's it going, David Arthur? Good to see you in the chat. Appreciate you here. Oh, Bunting on a break. He missed the net. All right, Jets to the neutral zone. Yeah, Andy Frost, beauty, for sure. Hey, let's go, guys. We got to 50 likes. Dubs in the chat. Appreciate you. Let's go. All right. 11.5 left in the first. My game clock's a little ahead, but we'll allow it. Tavares gets past the line and dumps it in. DeMello trying to go after it. Yarncrow in the battle. Yeah, the Avs have been battling with injuries for sure. Oh, stolen here by Marner. Marner on the left side. Backhand in front. That just got ahead of Yarncrow, and now the Jets will get it out. Up in the air. Hull trying to win that battle against Perfetti. And now Marner. Another attempt, giveaway. Here comes Cole Perfetti. That's blocked off there by Marner. And now up the left boards. Again, Marner almost a giveaway. And Marner will settle it down to the left for Sandin. Yeah, BC. I mean, David Kampf was great in so many aspects in the playoffs, and he even scored a couple of big goals. But yeah, there was a couple times with his great moments in the playoffs, he had a couple blunders as well. That that pass to Brody when he didn't even have a stick, and then the Lightning score right away. It was pretty bad. But I love Kampf. especially for a 1.5 mil guy. He does a lot for the Leafs. Like he's gonna get double the pay at least in the offseason, and that sucks because I don't know if the Leafs will be able to keep him, but we'll see. Hey, Mr. Law, of course, appreciate you in the chat. I hope you stick around. Thanks to everyone that's sticking around in the chat, and yeah, fantasy advice anytime. All right, halfway through the first period, still no score, so I was kind of right. Figured in some ways it could be a goalie matchup here, but hoping for a goal or two in the first. Dubois against Riley. Nice strength there by Riley, and Liljegren comes in to help. And deflect. No? He's saying penalty. I thought I got deflected. So based on the ref's reaction, it seems it's a penalty against Liljegren for delay a game. That's dumb. All right, so the Jets are going to the power play. That's harsh. Jets to the power play. Damn, Liljegren. All he had to do was rip it around. I think that just went off his blade. What do you guys think about this Evander Kane quote? He goes, "You look at many of the players the NHL tries to promote and use as faces of the league. They are some of the quietest reserved people." I mean, it just happens that the best players are for the most part, most reserved. I'd say Matthews, in a way, he's even like reserved sometimes, but Matthews has got obviously personality in different ways. But yeah, definitely not Crosby, definitely not McDavid. I'm trying to think of who else. Like, I feel like a guy that the league should promote more is Pastrnak. Like, I even feel like Marner, in a way, could be, like, more so than Matthews, could be a guy to, like, promote more. But I think Pasternak's a guy you should promote more. I've always said Ovi should be a guy. Like, some of those old Ovi commercials on ESPN were, like, crazy. Like, Ovi should be a guy you always promote. But, again, he's laid back sometimes, but also fun sometimes. It just depends, I guess, his mood. But Pastrnak would be a fun guy to always promote because he's rowdy. Kyle Connor, does he have a big personality? You know who another guy like that like has a good personality is, in a weird way, Philip Forsberg, but he's, I don't know, Nashville. He just doesn't get talked about enough, but there's a few guys out there. Like Forsberg, if he was in like a bigger market or a Canadian market, he would be hyped a lot more. Philip Forsberg's nasty. Like, I think this is the first year I didn't draft Philip Forsberg in fantasy in the last 3 or 4 years because he got drafted higher than I wanted. But that's another guy. No, but Logan, we're talking about person. I don't know if you, welcome Logan to the chat. I don't know if you missed the start of it. We were just talking about specifically players, like decent players that have really good personalities. So, I mean, Kucherov, when he gets buzzing, he gets the personality going, but I wouldn't say he's the most outspoken personality. That's why I said Pastrnak, because like Pastrnak is just funny. Like the shit that he wears, like even some of the commercials, like funny guy. Hey Brandon, what's going on? Let's go, guys. 78 in the chat. I appreciate it. Let's go. We're getting to 100. Jacob, what's up? In front, Dubois. Oh, did he touch it with the high stick? Another save by Samsonov. Oh my God, Justin Hull's in the net, bro. Oh my God, Hull was literally behind Samsonov in the net. Guy thinks he's a goalie. 40 seconds left on the Jets power play. Across for Connor. Fans on it. Gets the shot off. Another big save by Samsonov. Justin Hull. Austin, Matty Tkachuk would be the best person. Yeah, I think the Tkachuk brothers, that's another big dub. 100%. I think the Tkachuk brothers could be a huge sell. Tkachuk brothers, like, I agree. Zegras, good personality, but I still think, like, they've missed out on other personalities. Like, I just think they get the Zegras hype because he did the Michigan. But I truly think there's so many other guys that, like, are great personalities. Like, yeah, as you just said, the Kachuk brothers. Great. Like, I'm not the biggest fans or the biggest fan of the Kachuk brothers, but they're a personality. Like, they'll garner attention. And the fact that they're brothers too. That's sick, Blair. All right, guys, let's go. Over 80. Almost over on the Jets power play. Under 8 to go in this first period. Shots now 11-4 for Winnipeg. So, guys, we're going to talk a lot of trade deadline stuff and different topics at intermission, so stick around. Wheeler got stripped there by Nylander. Riley pokes it away, but back into the middle and now taken by Nylander. Nylander will cycle back and reset. Matthews now coming in through the middle, trying to get it across to Bunting, and that's broken up. And the Jets will move it forward. Off the boards, this could be an icing, and it will be. Let's go, chat. We got 100 in the live. W's. Let's get some W's in the chat. Legends. Let's go. Appreciate all of you guys to stick around. Let's get buzzing in the chat. What's up, LC? OM, how's it going? Matthews wins the faceoff. Nylander back to Sandin. Marner turns around, down low. It looked like a little Makar move, but he didn't pull it off. Matthews a shot. Rebound, Nylander. So Sheldon Keefe, offensive zone, fresh off an icing, guys. The Jets ice it, and Sheldon Keefe throws Matthews, Marner, Nylander, and all-star Justin Hall on the ice. Yes! For those first three guys, the guy after that, generational. What's up, Chuck? Good to see you in the chat. Legend. Appreciate you guys. All right, up high in the slot for Marner. It's a Marner! Shot blocked. Mitchie, come on. Better shot selection there. And Ehlers will dump it in. I think is that Barron? Yarncrow now into the middle for Marner, joined by Tavares, 2-on-2. Marner down low for Tavares against Nate Schmidt. Let's see, Tavares still with it against two Jets defense. Now Liljegren back to the point. Kerfoot! Oh my gosh, Kerfoot. Riley, get back. Bad giveaway by Kerfoot. He recovered, but this could be a 2-on-1 for the Jets. Riley's back alone, and a shot! Stopped by Samsonov, and it went out to the corner. I thought he had it. Yeah, it looked like he had it. That's lucky. Kerfoot's so new to life for that. Samsonov just saved Kerfoot's ass. Now Kerfoot into the middle, and the Jets will come up with it again. Scheifele to the left side for Wheeler. Wheeler trying to get around Jordy Ben. Sandin on the support. Now back behind the net for Connor. Back to the point for DeMello. Up top, Dubois to Morris. See a shot! Glove saved by Samsonov, and it comes out. And Dryden Hunt will flick it up through the neutral zone and all the way down, and that's going to be an icing against the Leafs. We got 58 likes, guys. We need 2 more to 60. Let's go. We need 100 before the second period. Luke Johnson, what's going on? You need the under 6.5 to hit. You're looking good right now. And yeah, I probably would have recommended that to you. My prediction for the score was 3-2. I thought with the scoring, we would just get scoring off default, but I mean, oh my God, so lucky. But I figured we'd have a little bit of a goalie matchup with Samsonov's home record and obviously Hellebuck's season in general. Face-off won, but not controlled by the Jets, and they'll have to reset in their own zone. James Henderson, Jets fans in the chat, respects. Pierre-Luc Dubois with a shot. That's the 15th shot for the Jets this period. And Samsonov, another save there. 16 saves so far for Samsonov. Sorry, I still have the power play graphic up. I'm fooling people in the chat. And only 5 shots for Toronto. I mean, in terms of shots on net in a period, like, oh, that's got to be a penalty. What? Bro, Dubois is such a pest. That's got to be a penalty. Oh, it is going to be a penalty. Okay. The back referee got it. I was like, how is the front referee not getting that? The back referee got it. Dubois is going to get a penalty. Go to the box, you pest. All right, 4:30 left in the first period. The Leafs have possession still, so no whistle. So delay. Yeah, I mean, take your time for sure. So delayed penalty coming up against the Jets. Leafs keep possession here. Look at Justin Hall out there. Look at Justin Hall in all situations out there, giving him confidence. Ah, Tavares, that's so stupid. I don't know why, Tavares, that's not the right time to do it, buddy. like, the Jets touch the puck, it's over. This guy's, like, trapping himself on the wall. Bro, no board play when you're trying to keep possession like that. Fair enough. But Luke in the chat, it's good to see ya. We got 83. One more like to 65. Appreciate the likes, guys. And we got a little bit of a commercial break here, and Leafs power play coming up. All right. Yay or nay in the chat with the Leafs score on this power play. And thank goodness, Keefe confirmed before the game, no more 5-man forward power play. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my, I was going to lose my mind. I said in the last game, if it happened again, if they ran it back with that power play again, I would have lost my mind. Huge. So, I'm down for them to try Liljegren on the power play. I actually don't know the look. I had to check on, or I would have to check on Twitter. But, yeah, I mean, Senators outlook. That's why the Sens are even staying in games. It's because they're power play right now. They're the worst team 5-on-5 in the league, unfortunately for you guys. But, yeah, top 4 in the power play realm. So, it's keeping them in games right now. Tyler, what's going on? We got 93 in the live stream. Steven, what's up? What was I talking about? Yeah, so I'm down with Liljegren. I don't know what the look is for the top power play unit, but I suggested to spread it out. I think if you go back to that, especially that they have Yarncrow and they're trying to go for a new addition. So like if the Leafs go for a top 6 forward at the deadline, they definitely should split the power play up. Like imagine they go for a scorer. I'll just say scorer in terms of this argument. So say they go top power play unit, Matthews, Nylander, or whatever scorer they get, then Bunting for front of the net, and then point, we'll say Liljegren for argument's sake. And then the second unit could be Tavares, Marner, Yarncrow, and then like Riley Giordano or Riley Sandin. Like, I like that split. We'll see which defenseman they have on the power play. My bet is they'll probably go Riley because they want to get confidence for Riley going, but I wouldn't mind if it's Liljegren. My bet's Riley though. Unless they go Sandin with his first game back, but I'd be surprised. Let's see. They've shown every player but the defenseman. K-Man. Which defense is on the ice? Oh, my. It's Riley. Let's go, baby. Woo! Riley's on the number 1 unit. Come on, Riley. Show him up. Please. I want a Morgan point or goal so bad on this power play. Come on. Matthews down low. Nylander. Matthews. Come on, Morgan. Nylander. Matthews. At the half wall. Back down low for Nylander. Switching spots. Matthews in the middle. Nylander back to the point for Riley. To the right side for Marner. Across to Nylander. Nylander waiting with the shot. Stopped by Hellebuck. And Lowry will get there. Marner. Oh, my God. I love the effort, but he makes the effort play and then panics. Again, that's these blind passes in the middle. Marner just like, he hopes for the best. Buddy, shove it into the corner. Shove it behind the net. That's the safe spot. Tavares back to the point for Riley. To the right side for Nylander. Back to the point for Riley. Riley with a shot. Bro! Morgan, man. That's not the decision. See, that's the shit people are going to get. Like, people are going to give Riley shit for that. Nylander waiting behind the net for Riley. Riley still with it. Behind the net again for Nylander. Around. Riley still with it. Back to the point for Matthews. 50 seconds left on the power play. Marner on the reverse for Matthews. With the shot deflected just wide. Riley now again back to the point for Matthews. The return pass to Riley. Riley across, nice pass! Marner! And he fans on it. Matthews waiting across! And he had Riley up top though. Nylander. Oh, frig off Nylander. Okay. Don't even... if people shit on Riley after Nylander just did that on that power play. Yeah, those are 2 brutal passes from Nylander. I'm sorry. What are you doing, buddy? I'll shit on Riley for that dumb shot attempt, but... those 2 passes killed like a minute of that power play. Oh, nice move by Bunting, but then he lost the puck. Yeah, Mr. Law. I've seen it a bit in Bobby McMahon. I've seen it a little bit with Jack Eichel. The facial like features a bit for sure. He looks like Eichel a little bit. Yo, we got 100 in the chat again, guys. Thank you for being here. Cameron Knox, it's good to see you in the chat. That was an L power play. But you know what? Hellebuck made 2 good saves. Or 1 good save and a block. I don't know. I don't know if he got a piece on the second one. But at the end of the day, they looked better. That's the most I can say. Like, guys, the power plays last game, how many opportunities did they have in the first period? Like 3 or 4? They've only had 1 in this period. I'm going to wait, like, let's wait till, like, the third power play of this game. I would imagine, on average, each team's going to get at least 2 power plays. So they'll hopefully we'll get at least 1 more power play opportunity in this game. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, Pro, again, I think Riley needs that confidence, but I wouldn't mind seeing Liljegren. I think Liljegren has a really good, like, Connor Timmins, they'd have on the power play for just a shot. Riley for his mobility and, like, his skating ability. Like, Timmins is not a bad skater, but Riley's obviously going to give you that versatility and mobility on the blue line. Like, keeping pucks in, using your glove, shifting across on the power play. Like, people obviously just want the shot presence. But Liljegren brings both of that. Liljegren brings the mobility and skating ability along with the shot. I'm taking Liljegren's shot from the point over Riley every time. And Riley's my guy, but I'll admit that 1,000%. If you're looking just for point shot, I'm taking Giordano over Riley. I'm taking Sandin, maybe. Giordano for sure, Liljegren for sure, Timmins for sure. But obviously Riley brings different things that some people underappreciate. I think the mobility is the biggest thing. I see Riley make plays to keep the puck in at the blue line so often that I know Sandin and Timmins screw up on most of the time. And people underappreciate that because it's not like a sexy thing, but it keeps the puck in, it keeps it alive. Yeah, I hope Riley gets one on the board, man. It's been a tough year in that regard. I was literally saying, I was like, and you have to understand, like, he was injured too, so that killed the momentum of him trying to score, because if you guys remember before his injury, he had a few really good chances. I think it was the Islanders and I don't know if it was the Yotes or one of those games. Like, Riley should have scored, and then he got injured, and that road trip that I thought I could maybe see a Riley goal, but realistically, Riley would have a goal or two, I think, if he wasn't injured. I mean, maybe that's just me trying to be positive. Vince, what's going on? Yeah, I think this will finish as a 1 or 2 goal game based on what we're seeing right now, but under a minute to go in this first period. Hit that subscribe button, guys. If you're new, hit that like. We're going to talk trade deadline stuff at the intermission, so I hope you guys stick around, ask me some trade deadline questions. I'll be live all day on trade deadline day, so we're going to talk about it a lot the next 2 months. Pionk into the opposite corner. Well, I guess less than 2 months. A month and a week or 2, I guess. It's probably about 40-something days away if I had to take a shot. I think it's... Chad, help me out. Is it like March 3rd, 4th, 5th? I know it's a Friday. All right, Pionk at the half wall. Ooh, off the net. And no score. 0-0 at the first intermission. That is rough for the entertainment value, but it was all right. We had some chances. All right, we'll talk some trade deadline stuff. But yeah, guys, stick around in the chat. Ask any questions you want. And Senators Outlook says Julian and Vigneault battle in the 2011 Stanley Cup Final. Do they battle to be the next Sens coach? Damn. I wouldn't. I mean, if I was a Sens fan, I wouldn't put those 2 candidates at the front of my list. You know who Ottawa could maybe benefit from? Trotz. Because I think that's what they need. They need structure 5-on-5. And if they already have the power play success, leave that alone. Assistant coaches in place, leave it alone. But Trotz could be maybe an option for Ottawa if he's available. Yeah, I mean, Ottawa Senators, I'm sure Trotz, I mean, he said it. He wants to go to an original 6 team, I believe. But Ottawa's a Canadian market. Maybe. Maybe Barry Trotz could be convinced by Ryan Reynolds if that happens. Oh, Chuck, it's March 3rd. Trying to think. Actually, I'm going to be down bad. I have to look at my Wolves schedule. Let me see. Oh my god. I might have a game that day. Jeez, we might have to cut the trade deadline short. Nah, I'll make it happen. Let's see. Oh shit, I have a game that day. We'll have to figure it out. That's funny. 43 days away? Oh, I was close. I was close. All right, let's chat some stuff I wanted to talk about the last couple of days. So if you guys have any questions about trade deadline, ask in the chat. Will Vancouver GM be the first GM to go? I think Boudreau will be gone. I don't know. I think like the Canucks dynamic is like Rutherford just took the heat, but Alvin's the GM, so I don't think Alvin's gonna go anywhere. I think Rutherford's gonna try to get a hold on it, but I don't know. I don't know how that structure would go down. Ricky, what's going on? Welcome if you're a new subscriber. Hit that subscribe button and like. Let's go chat. We can get 100 likes for the second period. We got over 100 in the chat. All right, let me go over some topics here, and we'll chat about it. So again, as I talk about it, guys, I think Puljujarvi will get traded. Chuck, I just made a video on Puljujarvi. Go check that out. And again, a lot of the topics we'll go over, guys. There will be videos, so make sure you guys go watch those videos. But I have some notes on stuff I wanted to discuss. What do I think is a realistic trade package for Patrick Kane? Okay, I'll answer that right now. So, yeah, updated expected return for Patrick Kane. I still think it's tough. Like, I don't even know if he'll get traded or not based on just how many more players have gotten involved, how many more potential assets have gotten involved. And, like, just I feel like there's going to be a lot of sellers, especially, like, if those teams in the Atlantic if the two teams in the wildcard spot are going to be Metro, then there's going to be a bunch of Atlantic sellers, and there's definitely going to be quite a few Pacific sellers. So we'll see. But I do think Patrick Kane probably gets at least a first. So I would say Patrick Kane gets the first round pick. I would say he gets 2 prospects. So in the Leafs example, I've used this before. It'd probably have to be Matthew Nyes in there, a first round pick, maybe Niemela in there, for the Blackhawks to retain 50%. So, like, that's the minimum package, I think, for Patrick Kane. Maybe I'm wrong. That's a lot, but it's Patrick Kane. You have to remember that, especially if it's retained 50%. But I think if it's, like, another team, so if it's, like, the Rangers, again, retain 50%, I feel like Lafreniere might be in there. Like, maybe that's a hot take again, but I feel like Laf might be in there. If I could throw a third example and, yeah, be the Islanders, like, if the Hawks were to take a contract like Josh Bailey, then I would say Islanders would have to throw in one of their younger pieces, so one of their younger defensemen. They have like a few options there, or like an Oliver Wahlstrom to get a Patrick Kane in there, which I think, again, that would be a lot to give up Wahlstrom. And then maybe the first round pick from the Islanders. So that's kind of the dynamic. First round pick, I would say youngish roster player. So for me, like Matthew Nyes is that close to the NHL where he fits that mold, like a young guy that can step in right away. And for the Rangers, like Lafreniere fits that. For the Islanders, Wahlstrom fits that. You can go down the list, like for Patrick Kane, like teams that he's connected to. Even like Colorado, I would think new hooks in that return. So those are the kind of guys I would think about. Maybe I'm wrong, but those are the kind of guys I would think about when it comes to Patrick Kane. Timo would be deadly in a lot of top 6. Islanders would be one that he'd fit, I think, well. The Leafs, he would be one. But I do want to talk about this because a couple of people in the chat are talking about the Canucks. I do think the Vancouver Canucks need to trade Andrei Kuzmenko. And I'm still pissed that, like, if I was the Canucks fan, I'm pissed that you're just willing to trade Bo Horvat. After everything that happened, he's the captain, and you were willing to re-sign knowing, like, this is not like a big shocker for the Canucks. They knew that if they re-signed JT Miller, it would be very tough to re-sign Bo Horvat and make other moves. And then they brought in Kuzmenko, and it's like the conversation is they're going to re-sign him. They've been in talks to sign Kuzmenko. That is, not only is Horvat in trade rumors, like, if they re-sign Kuzmenko or have the intention of doing that, Horvat's gone, like, no matter what. So I think Horvat's going to get traded, and that's so disappointing. One of the best guys in the locker room, they were even talking about it earlier, is like, so Bo Horvat and Luke Schenn, this has not been a secret. Like, those two guys have been known to be the two more solid guys in the dressing room, more solid behind the scenes. And, like, both guys are likely to get dealt. I think if Horvat gets dealt, then they're just going to be like, hey, we got to blow it up, and, like, Luke Schenn might as well go as well. I think you trade Kuzmenko, man. He's had such a great year. If you can get a first and a prospect for Kuzmenko, if that's a possibility, or like a conditional first that turns into a second if Kuzmenko doesn't re-sign, like something like that. Kuzmenko is worth a lot right now. He's almost a point per game. He's fairly, like, he's mid-20s. I think a team could look at that and be like, I'd throw a conditional first, and if we get to keep Kuzmenko, that's worth it. So it's tough. I understand the potential of what they see because Rutherford talked about it. They want, like, younger 20 guys. They want guys that are going to be, like, with the team the next 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. But the JT Miller contract, I'll sound like the most broken record ever. I'm just still laughing about it because I don't understand how you looked at your cap situation and you're like, yeah, let's re-sign JT Miller to that amount. and screw the chances of keeping our captain, which Horvat's showing this year that not only did they make a brutal mistake re-signing JT Miller, but they made a brutal mistake not giving a respectable offer to Horvat before the season, because contract year, look what Horvat's done. And now they're on a conversation where Kuzmenko is going to be re-signed, and the rumors are suggesting that Kuzmenko is going to fall somewhere between 6 and 7 million per year. That's crazy. You don't do that, man. That's what they just did with Miller in a way. He had a career year and then you sign him. That's like a Leafs Marner thing, but like 10 times worse. So I think you trade Kuzmenko to get the assets and try your best to trade Brock Besser and make some miracle out of this, because obviously rumors are rumors, and there's been the conversation of Bo Horvat, like he's going to get traded for sure. Like that's been the conversation lately. But I'll still put, maybe it's false hope, but I'll put some hope in the Canucks' minds that if Kuzmenko contract negotiations don't work out, sorry, I can't speak, they'll look at that and go, okay, maybe we'll revisit Horvat, give him one final offer. And if they can trade Besser in that $6 million or $6.25 million, whatever it is, then they have a shot at re-signing Horvat. But again, Miller has always been the problem in that contract. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Kuzmenko, now they got to consider moving him because it's just a mess of a season. Get the assets back. You got him for free. You got him for nothing. Like, it's not like they drafted Kuzmenko. It's not like they traded for Kuzmenko. Sorry. I'm an idiot. Wait, let me see. When would have... Okay, yeah. I don't even think... I'm trying to remember the story, guys. Is Kuzmenko... Yeah, I don't know if people passed on him. Did people pass on Kuzmenko? I'm trying to remember what the conversation was in the story. Sorry. I'm tripping out because I'm trying to remember if people passed on Kuzmenko in the draft or like he just wasn't a well-known prospect back then. But his draft year would have been when he was with CSKA at Moscow. So, I don't know. No, Jeremiah, I know they won the rights, but I was trying to figure out if he was draft eligible back then. He was obviously draft eligible, but if he was a conversation. So anyways. So yeah, I just think they need to trade Kuzmenko. I mean, that's the end of the story. Would a package of a first and Kuz with Miller be able to make a trade? Yeah, I mean, Warrior, that's interesting. I don't mind that hot take, but again, Columbus, I don't think they're taking on that contract. Miller, I think, was born in Ohio, but yeah, so if you attach a first and Kuzmenko, you're saying, to JT Miller, Columbus, I think, would look at that and be like, we're getting a first and Kuzmenko if he re-signs. Like, but I don't think the Canucks are trying to trade their first round pick away for even next year if it's protected. Like, that's wild, but I don't mind that for Columbus. I just think the Miller contract's crazy. Oh, Donnell. Yeah, guys, the brown ones, the Coyotes alternate jerseys. Can we get thoughts in the chat? Get to 100 likes. What are your thoughts on that? And again, if I haven't read your comment, Warrior, Cashton, appreciate you guys. Don't spam Cashton, please. This is the other one that I was looking at, and I saw someone posted on Twitter. So Erik Karlsson trade, and the rumor right now is that the Sharks, especially if they retain like up to 18-20% on that 11.5, that they want 2 or 3 first-round picks on top of like the package, and that's crazy. But what I will say is, and honestly, I've always been a big Erik Karlsson guy. So if there's any scenario where the Sharks can retain heavy cap and the Leafs could get a Karlsson, like I would be over the moon. I think Karlsson could be such a clutch playoff performer. But what I will say is that if the Oilers are in serious conversations at any point with Karlsson, they should really push it over the edge and get it done. If they can get them to retain close to 20% and they give up 2 first-round picks, they have contracts they can send back the other way. Send Puljujarvi, send Tyson Barrie right there. And I've talked about this already on other videos, but I'm making this like a big time point here. That if they were to trade 2 first-round picks and get like 2 to 3 million retained on that 11.5, I think it's worth it if Barrie and Puljujarvi are going the other way. If those cap hits are going the other way, maybe even Warren Fogle as well. So Fogle, Puljujarvi, Barrie, combined with the 2 first-round picks, maybe a second-round pick, maybe a prospect. Like, that's a lot, but you're getting Erik Karlsson retained, and you're getting rid of those bum contracts. Maybe I'm sounding like a dummy, and maybe this would be an OEL 2.0, but I don't think Karlsson will fall off the way OEL did, even though he's had rough seasons. I think this will be the first of a couple seasons where Karlsson returns to form. I hope. Especially if he's the main guy, and I think on Edmonton, he would automatically be the main guy. Like, I don't think Bouchard will ever reach that point. I think Bouchard will be good, but I don't think he'll reach that point. And I also think Nurse, way overpaid. I don't think he would disturb Karlsson's offensive potential. So I should be careful in saying that. But I do think Karlsson, if there's a chance of getting Erik Karlsson, the Oilers would be such a good fit. I've been saying that. Imagine Karlsson on the power play with McDavid, Draisaitl, and Nugent Hopkins, and Evander Kane. That's by far the best power play in the league. It's not even close. I think the Oilers, like on paper, probably already have the best power play in the league. You throw Karlsson in that mix, it'd be nuts. It would be absolutely insane. I'd be down for it. Karlsson with McDavid and Draisaitl would be so crazy. Where do I think Taves is going? I think Colorado could be an option. I think Colorado's for sure getting a center. So I have a video coming out. Make sure you guys check it out about Colorado's 2C targets, so second line centers targets. So we'll see. I did also want to bring this up because I saw it. I believe I saw it on Cap Friendly, but I don't know if someone suggested on Twitter. So I do apologize if I'm not shutting out the right person here. But I saw something, and I saw the Rangers, them targeting Timo Meier, that they're heavily interested in Timo Meier right now. I feel like in the past, they've had conversations about Patrick Kane and other top six forwards, but there's been a rumor out there that Timo Meier is a target of the New York Rangers as well as the New York Islanders. So I saw something, and I wanted to just put it out there. So if the Rangers were able to send one of their contracts, Philip Hedl might have to be in there. Would the Sharks be okay with no draft pick, no prospect, but Alexis Lafreniere in that deal? So you get Lafreniere, you get Hedl, maybe you get one draft pick, and then like a roster player, whether it's like maybe a Barclay Goodrow would waive. I don't think he would, but like they need to send one more contract back to make it worth it, unless the Sharks retain on Meier because he's a pending RFA. Meier for Lafreniere plus. If the Sharks get Lafreniere, I think that is a market he would have way less stress in, and I think he could thrive. I think maybe it's been a situation where, yeah, Laf's shown well sometimes, but maybe the Rangers market is too much for him. So in my head, I'm like, Lafreniere to San Jose where it's more chill, and Timo Meier lighting it up on the wing with like maybe Panarin and Trocheck or even with Mika and Kreider. Like, I feel like Meier would rip it up with the Rangers. And if it's a trade that they can make happen, I mean, Lafreniere, I still have hope he's going to be a great player. But if you can get Timo Meier with team control because he's an RFA, that could be huge for the Rangers. They would have to fit into their cap picture. But that's a thought. I saw that. I wanted to talk about it. I think Lafreniere would benefit from a trade like that, truly. I think he would benefit big time. Throw him on a line with Hurdle, I think he'd be buzzing. So that was another suggestion I saw in some ways, and I kind of made it my own. But yeah, I think Laf, that's my proposal on that. I think Meier to the Rangers I've seen, but Laf could be that guy the Sharks target, and I think he could benefit from it. Blair says Dumba for Hall. We'll retain 50% on Dumba, and maybe we're having a conversation about it, but Boone Jenner and a Leafs trade. I've talked about it in the past. I don't know if the Blue Jackets are trading him, though. I think they love Jenner, but if Jenner in any sense was available for the Leafs, I would do that in a heartbeat. 100%. But yeah. Let's see. I also saw something. I wanted to pull this up to the chat. I don't know who talked about it, but I know that they were talking about the Leafs might make like 3 trades. And I know we've talked about this in the past, but the Leafs have kind of like, when Dubas or when there's rumors coming out, they're not specific because the Leafs really hate these details coming out. But when they made the Foligno trade, and again, I don't agree with it, when they were going through their process, they didn't sway away from what they talked about. They talked about a defenseman. They talked about a middle six guy that can add some physicality. And they talked about a depth goalie. Obviously, some of those trades, like trading for Rittich and trading for Foligno, were so horrendous, so bad. But they followed what they said they were going to do. So if I had to take a shot at what the Leafs could do this deadline and what's been rumored right now, it's a top 6 forward. Maybe with physicality, maybe not. But a top 6 scoring forward. One bottom 6 guy that adds some physicality. And if they can make it happen, a middle type defenseman. So a guy that could be like a 3-4 spot. They lost that in Muzzin. I think they're going to look into it. But the 2 trades I think the Leafs will definitely make is one top 6 forward and a depth piece. 100%. I'd be shocked. Hey, Simon, appreciate you in here. Hey, it's good to have people back. I hope you guys make sure you have that notification bell on and follow me on Twitter, because I'm going to try to go live more, but I can't guarantee just based on my schedule. So make sure you guys have notifications on, and I will always announce in the community tab when I go live. We're 15 likes away from 100. Let's get there. What's up, Zeta? Appreciate you in the chat. Let's go. Sam Girard trade. I know people have talked about that in the past. I'm not too sure. But, yeah, it's definitely an interesting topic. Let's see. I feel like I was going to talk about something else. Well, if you have any questions, guys, I can bring it up. But the second period is about to start, so not bad timing. Shots finished at 16-6 for Winnipeg. That's crazy. Hit the like button. Yes, guys, if we get to 100 likes, we're going to be buzzing. Zeta, good to see you in the chat, man. I hope to get you on as a guest appearance at some point, whether it's a stream or pod for the Leafs. What did he say, Zeta? Did LeBron say something else? I heard him talk about the Leafs, but maybe he said something and I missed it. Let's see. Yeah, Zeta, Zeta, that tweet's doing well for you. Yeah, I'm going to share that. Zeta, I'll cite you on that. But I have a video coming out about Timo Meier to the Leafs. But Zeta, what I will tell you, and I guess LeBron's just adding to like basically what I already knew. I do think that Timo Meier's on that list, but I think regardless, like if Meier doesn't work out, they're going to add a top six forward. And as you just said, I think they're going to add twice up front. I don't know about the defenseman, but I think they see it more than we see it, that Muzzin was a big hole. I loved Muzzin, but he just wasn't healthy. So to me, it's not that much of a hole because we've seen the guys fill in like Standing Lilligren and play really well. Giordano fill in really well. I do think they could add a defenseman, and that's what I'm saying. That would be the 3 trades, or they'll get 2 in 1 deal. So I think the Leafs make at least 2 trades for that reason. Yeah, attaboy Zeta for getting that LeBron. Well, that's what I'm saying. Oh, right off the bat, Matthews shot, scores! Oh, 10 seconds in, it's Austin Matthews! Early goal in the second period, he finally beats Hellebuck. 1-0 Toronto. Oh, man, the chats in the dressing room, they're like, yo, we got to beat Helly here. And Matthews just came in hot right off the face-off. Look at this. Is Riley going to get an assist there? Oh, baby, it's Riley. What a move by Matthews. And Riley gets the assist. I don't think Bunting touched this, did he? Oh, he did. What a play by Bunting. So Riley and Bunting will get the assist on that. And it's Austin Matthews. Scores. Let's get that Leafs goal horn going. I'm going to tweet that. Let's go. Scheifele got walked. Was that Scheifele, though? I think it was, right? Dubois to Dylan. Across. Sammy with the save. What was that? I want to see. Ew. Scheifele got walked so bad. Oh, Scheifele. Guys, can we all get the laughing emojis? Even Jets fans. Come on, that's funny. Come on, Scheifele got walked. Get some laughing emojis in the chat. Yo, guys, look at my tweet. I just tweeted out, Hot Take Hockey on Twitter. I wonder how Scheifele enjoyed getting destroyed by Matthews there. We got 100 in the chat. Update the scoreboard. Elite first on the board. It's Tavares. Yo, I'm getting amped now. We're getting into it. We got a goal finally. I was struggling a bit. No goals. Yes, 11 more likes to 100. Let's get there. What's up, John? Mr. Sparky. Appreciate you in the chat. What's up, Andrew? We got to get 100 likes. Matthews caught Hellebuck lacking there. Oh, baby. Jeez, Matthews destroys Winnipeg. Oh my God, Matthews. Outside of like, there was a couple games where Matthews got destroyed by Line, but outside of those games, Matthews loves playing him. Hey, Damon, appreciate you. Thank you for dropping a like. Let's get some Damon hype in the chat. Good confidence for Riley to get another point on the board. Keep the likes going, chat. We're almost at 100. Let's go. Woo. All right. Offensive face-off. Nah, Leafs lose it. Damn. Tough bounce. Let's go, guys. We're 10 subscribers away from 45,900. We need 10 more people to subscribe. Get your friends in here. Let's go. Legends. All right, shots are 18-8 for Winnipeg. All right. What's up, Dragon? Yeah, stick around in the chat. Let's get to 100. We're almost there. All right, Jets dump it in. Bobby McMahon. Riley, now Liljegren will swing it around. Cycle work by the Leafs, and they'll get it back into the Jet zone for another reset. Let's go. Axis Samsonov will bring the Leafs to the promised land. He's playing really well right now. Knock on wood. Almost a bad giveaway there. Liljegren plays it forward. Pionk now will dump it in. Talon, thank you so much for liking. Yes, let's go. We are 1 like away from 100. We need one more person to like. Who's going to clutch up? Let's see it. All right, Bobby McMahon into the offensive zone. Kampf trying to poke at it. Now reset here for the Jets. It's Nikolai Ehlers through the neutral zone. Good stick there by Engvall, but oh, Kampf might get a penalty there. No? All right, 50-50, I guess. Riley now behind the net for Kampf. Liljegren on the right side. Forward for Engvall. Okay, Engvall, are you freaking serious? Like, look how nonchalant he is. This is all Engvall if the Jets score here, by the way. Holy Wheeler, almost scored. Bro, when Engvall does that shit, it drives me nuts. Look at it, again, nonchalant. Bro, you're gonna... Like, this guy, man, there's no urgency. Like, buddy, why are you playing around with the... Like, he did that against Boston and scored, and now he thinks he can do it every time. Like, buddy, you gotta be freaking buzzing down the ice if you're gonna do that. This guy's nonchalant crossing his own blue line. Bunting trying to get the puck out. Now Hall's trapped into the middle, and good stick by Nylander. Jets keep it alive, though. Connor at the half wall, 16:30 left in the second. And a long shot, Samsonov with the save. And behind the net, that's Samsonov's 20th save of the game. Crazy. Back to the slot, Connor. Lost possession. This could be a good chance here for Toronto. 3-on-2, Matthews, Bunting, Nylander. Bunting looking into the middle. Nylander, what are you... Okay, I think Nylander's napping this game. Matthews scores! It's Austin Matthews! Oh, top left corner! It's Poppy! Woohoo! Lucas is having one tonight. 2-0, 2 from Matthews. Oh, gross. Michael Bunting, have yourself a game. Oh my. Wow. That's messed, Trent. I'll show it on... That's messed. I'll show it on stream after. That's messed, Trent. K-pop, what's going on? Yeah, guys, hit that like. Let's go. We passed 100 likes. Riley's my guy. Let's go. Oh my God. Bunting just, you guys, my tweet, I just said Bunting loves feeding and protecting Matthews. What a guy. This guy's like a dad to him. He feeds him, he protects him, he nurtures. Oh, Bunting. This guy is like literally a dad to Matthews. And you know what's funny? I think when Bunting came to the Leafs, everyone thought Bunting was like young, but Bunting's older than Matthews, I'm pretty sure. Let me check. I'm pretty sure he's like a year or two older than Matthews. Yeah, Bunting's a 95, and I think Matthews is a 97, right? Yeah. So Bunting's 2 years older than Matthews. What a dad. So this guy takes care of him. Boston's working the Rangers. Sheesh. Oh my, front Matthews almost got the hat trick. Was that Bunting again? Okay, man, there's no way. Look at Bunting, he keeps looking for him. Okay, I gotta rewind. I think that was Bunting again. If Bunting got the third assist on the Matthews hat trick, I would have peed myself. Oh my, across. Okay, man, let me see this. Was that Bunting? Let's see this. Okay, Nylander put it behind. Oh no, wait, this is the goal. Let's see. It was Bunting again! Oh my god! This guy's crazy! What's up, Will? Bunting almost... Oh my... That's crazy. Imagine Bunting got his third assist on the Matthews. That was that close. That's crazy. Okay, so guys, give you background. It's Jesse Pullock's birthday and he's at the game. This guy, I just realized, man, this guy's always obviously been the biggest line guy, and Matthews is just lighting it up in front of him. I gotta pull this up on the screen. This is funny. Look at... Why is it so small? What the heck? Look at Jesse Pullock watching Matthews light it up live. Not fun. Tough bounce. Tough bounce. Sorry, Jesse. That's tough. Oh, Riley, join him, join him. Engvall, drop it to Riley. Yep. Riley waiting, a shot! Stopped by Hellebuck. Ah. Attaboy, we love that confidence from Riley. Yeah, someone, guys, instead of donating to me, well, actually, I won't say no, but no, I'm joking. Instead of donating to me, throw like a couple bucks on a Matthews hat trick if you can. If you got an app open, throw a little toonie on a Matthews hat trick. It's looking good for him to hit the hattie right now. Like, this guy's still got over half the game left. They're going to be looking for it. They're going to be looking for it 100%. So, hey, don't... I could be wrong. Don't put it on me, but there's a good chance. So, Zeta, you got a couple bucks in your betting account. It might be time to throw it on Matthews. But we got 120 in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Stick around. Keep hitting that like button. Hit the notification bell. Hey, Sally DeFox in the chat. Let's go. Huge shout out. Robert says Sammy Stick has been so active. He's been buzzing. Appreciate you in the chat, Robert. Huge shout out to Sally DeFox. Let's go. Yeah, make sure you guys go support Sally DeFox and Paul DeFox. Legends. 4-point night for Poppy. I could see it. I could see Matthews with a 3-goal, 1-assist night. I could see it. My hot take, this is my hot take now, based on how the game's going. My hot take would be Matthews scores the hattie, Bunting with the assist, and to return the favor, Matthews gives it to Bunting for an empty netter because the Jets might score a couple goals. I hope it doesn't happen. I hope it's something else happens for Samsonov, but we're not going to say it in the chat. Ready, folks? Trust. We trust. Lock it in. If you guys say it, you're breaking the code. You're breaking the code if you say it in the chat, and I'll remember. Don't be saying that word in the chat. Even if you're a Jets fan, have respect for what he's about, what he could do, because Hellebuck's done it this season. We know. Respect. Don't be saying that word. No S word in the chat. All right. Let's see it. So I think the Jets could score a couple goals. We'll see. But if that's the case, Matthews Hattie, and then he's giving Bunting the empty netter. 4-2 final, maybe? No, I'm still... We'll see. I'm going to be safe. I said 3-2 Jets in overtime. I don't know if the Leafs are going to get shut down the rest of the game, but Hellebuck is a different animal, so you never know. We'll see. We got 130. The chat keeps bumping. More likes, more people in the chat. Appreciate you guys. SM, how's it going? All right. Puck forward. Here come the Leafs through the neutral zone on the right side for Tavares. Tavares overskates the puck. He hasn't had the most eventful game this one so far, but we'll see. Ehlers now up the left side. Under 13 to go. We gotta fix that game clock here. Ob says I could see that. Yeah? 3-1 final, maybe. 3-1 or 4-2. Fred, what's going on? Appreciate you in the chat. Welcome if you're a new subscriber. Let us know in the chat. We want to shout you out. And mods, try the commands. I don't know if they're working right now. All right. Let's see it. Sent back into the Leaf zone. Samsonov behind the net to play it. Justin Hall onto the left side. Calle Yarncrow. Back out to Hall through the neutral zone. Marner tried to deflect it in. That was blocked off. Morrissey in the support. Wheeler now to the right for DeMello. Into the offensive zone. It's Pierre-Luc Dubois. Dubois cutting in. Great stick by Mark Giordano. That's what we love to see. Gio putting in the work. Shutting down Dubois. 890. Great, buddy. Buddy, just know you're not living your life with some original comments or original speech, you know? You're just saying the same thing over and over again, and I'll just keep laughing because I wasn't even alive. So if you want to go chat with someone, go ahead. But I think that's the most boring thing you could say to a Leaf fan. I think just get more creative. Like, if you want to chirp Leaf fans for being whiny or freaking sucks or way too cocky or whatever you want to do, like, chirp a Leaf fan. But that's lazy, bro. That's the history books. It's public knowledge. Be a little creative. Hassan says hi there. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. Appreciate you in the chat. All right. Perfetti now on the left side. Schmidt now a drop pass for Lowry. Lowry across. Oh, a blind pass, but almost one that worked out. Now Hanola at the point. That's a long one deflected, and now Bunting will deflect it out. Nylander trying to get there. See, this is what I'm talking about with this guy, man. You're telling me Nylander's, unless he's at the end of a shift, which maybe he is, but yeah, he just went off. That's what it is. This guy's exhausted. Because I'm just saying, like, Nylander's actual effort and speed, he's getting to that puck and he's maybe on a break. So yeah, I guess he's at the end of his shift. He was tired, but still, I don't think it's an excuse. Rogan, how's it going? Good to see you in the chat. Appreciate you. Let's go. Rogan. Ryan, I think Tyler Bertuzzi's been a target in the past. I think so. We'll see. Good old Sudbury boy. All right, shots 19-11 for Winnipeg. I thought they showed that Winnipeg got their 20th shot, but I guess they took it back. So has Winnipeg not got a shot, like, since... I'm trying to think. They haven't got a shot in a hot minute here, I think. It definitely looks a lot more evened out. The Jets were putting a lot of pressure on Sammy in that first. All right, Riley behind the net. Trying to play for Kerfoot. Is Kerfoot playing center on this fourth line? He is, right? Yeah, see, that's the only problem I don't like with Kerfoot at center is, like, David Kampf's not freaking doing that. Like, what Kerfoot was doing there, like, I don't know what he expects Riley to do. Kerfoot stands 2 feet away from Riley, expecting a pass. So Riley just leaves it for him. Jeez, Rogan, ripping some curling. There you go. Good to see you in the chat. 1-0 Panthers. Who scored? Yeah, guys, let's go. Let's get to 120 likes, and the next goal will happen. Or 125, Warrior says. Respects. All right, Leafs in the offensive zone. Engvall trying to go after it behind. Tied up there with DeMello. Now poke to Kampf. Engvall out of the corner again. Trying to poke it back to the point at the blue line. A long shot deflected. Wide past Hellebuck. That was a tip from Bobby McMahon, who's still looking for his first NHL goal after getting it waved off. That was stupid. Ehlers now stops up. Looking across. Good active stick there by Camp. And now a 3. Whoever was there should have... Oh, McMahon got ringed there. Sheesh. Morrissey went for the big hit on McMahon, but McMahon's freaking solid. All right, under 9 to go in this second period. After these 2 Leaf goals, it's kind of been back to that uneventful a bit, but... Yarncrow coming in, missed on the short side. Ryan, I really hope they don't trade Riley. It doesn't happen this season 100%. So, if Riley gets traded, maybe in the offseason, if it doesn't work out for the Leafs in the playoffs, that would scare me. But he's also got a no movement clause. So, if he wants to stay in Toronto, he's staying in Toronto. I think that's what people forget. The guy has a no movement clause. He loves the city. He's been the longest tenured guy. But everyone just wants to trade him all of a sudden. It's funny, man. Like, people consider this Riley's worst hockey, and like in a lot of aspects, he's still worth over $5 million easily with his production. Like, let's remember how certain people are paid in this league. Like, Darnell Nurse is making $9.5 million. Seth Jones is making $9.5 million, or I think Nurse is like 9.25, but both over $9 million. And we're out here consistently complaining about Riley at 7.5. Riley's better than both of them, clear. It's not even close in my eyes. Especially how Seth Jones has played the last couple of years. Brutal. And somehow he's going to the All-Star game. I don't get it. Chicago's been not bad. But Seth Jones is seriously going to the... I don't get it, man. One of the forwards should have went. I seriously don't know why Seth Jones was voted. It's just because of the forward depth defense ratio. I think that's all it is. Because that's such a brutal decision, having Seth Jones the guy. I mean, Ryan, maybe. If the Leafs don't do anything in the next couple of years, I guess I could see Riley maybe traded in a couple of years, like if they ask him. But again, he controls his fate. No movement clause. But thank you to the 125 in the chat. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for sticking around, hanging out. If you have any questions, drop it. We got a commercial break right now. But again, let's try to get 125 likes. We'll get our next goal going. But yeah, decent game so far. Honestly, as I said, I was kind of in the middle. I thought both teams have the scoring going, but goalie matchup potentially with Sammy at home and Hellebuck. But yeah, I still think we could be at around. I know someone said 3-1 in the chat, 3-2. I could see. I could see it either way. Like, I could see the Jets tying it up. Leafs get the win. Jets get the win. It'll be somewhere around there. But Harold Ballard. Oh. That's wild. The OG Beverly Hills 90210. Mike Johnson. Scarborough represent. That's hilarious. The OG 902. Yeah, Rick. I mean, that's kind of what I've been feeling. I love watching Riley play. I'm kind of mixed on it. Like, if he's healthy, he's healthy. But if there's something lingering there, I'm kind of with you. Like, if it means Riley's going to be fully healthy and 100% going into the playoffs, also Riley not playing for 5 or 10 games. Not ideal, but if it means he's going to be 100% in the playoffs, I'd rather that. Yeah, Ryan, I've seen some people suggest Gavrikov. I think the Leafs would be interested in Gavrikov if it doesn't require more than a second-round pick. I think that's the most the Leafs would give for a Gavrikov-type player. Riley's shot deflected down. Tavares couldn't get control of it. But now given away, Tavares, joined by Marner and Yarncrow. Marner to Yarncrow, nice pass! But Yarncrow didn't have an angle there and no help as I think... Oh no, Tavares is still on. Where did he go there? All right, Riley coming down the right side in front! Tavares! Couldn't get the shot off. And now held there by Scheifele. Leafs aren't going to get a call on something like that. No chance. Even though they're getting every call against Florida. But there's some sneaky shit happening there. All right, Bunting back to the point. Long shot stopped by Hellebuck. And Matthews getting bullied a little bit in front there. Let's go. 3 more likes to 120. Oh, yeah. Bring in the energy. Let's go. Jeez, the Blue Jackets game. A lot of goals happening. Ryan, trade deadline is at 3 o'clock, I believe. It's Friday, March 3rd. All right, Andrew. Pop, who's getting traded? Bunch of guys. I'll keep making videos. I got videos coming out, but I'll talk more about it at second intermission. But yeah, we'll talk about it. So if you guys have any trade proposals in your head, I'll definitely pull some from the chat. At the second intermission, drop them in the chat, and I'll discuss it. All right. So if you guys have any questions or ideas for trades, drop them in the chat during second intermission. I'll ask you guys. So stick around. We'll have some trade deadline talk. We're 1 like away from 120. Sheesh. Let's go. That's crazy that this game, though, Jets in Toronto landed on Jesse's birthday. That's wild. Like, what are the odds? That's nuts. Puck deflected in. Oh, Bunting going after it. Like, look, again, when Bunting's going to the corner for the puck, and he's getting, like, closed in by 2 Jets players, this guy's looking behind him for Matthews. It's wild. I mean, he's also looking behind him for... Oh, that's a penalty. Easy call. Sandy into the box. Sandy, don't even complain. It's so stupid, bro. Yeah, I mean, he was getting hooked a little bit, but that in itself is such an obvious penalty. It doesn't matter what happened before. Like, yeah, that's a penalty on Wheeler, but oh, actually, there's a bit of a trip there. Honestly, I'm less on Sandin's case now. Yeah, I just saw the replay too. I'm a Sheldon Keefe now. That's garbage. I thought Wheeler just gave him a little tug. That's a full-out trip, man. Both of them should have went. That should be 2 penalties, if anything. But again, Scheifele has the puck, so it's like... Or who had the puck? Dubois had the puck. So it would have been blown dead if it was a penalty on the Jets. But, yeah. Again, those calls are going to happen. I'm not complaining too much. But that could be a major TSN turning point if the Jets do score on this power play. So we'll see. Oh, a bad giveaway. This could be a 2-on-1 for the Leafs. Get their Kampf. Marner and Kampf. Marner scores! What a goal! Mitch Marner! Shorthanded! Woo! Oh, my snip. It's a snip. Okay, that's nasty. Marner, buddy. Please do that in the playoffs. That's gross. Bowing down. Oh, bonus. That's nasty from Mitchie. Do it in the playoffs, please. Do it in the playoffs. That's magic. Good job, Scheifele. Does Scheifele like playing the Leafs or something? Did someone tell me that? Oh, look at this shot. No goalie stopping that. Woo! Why does he look like... Sometimes he looks confused when he scores. Oh, yeah. Puck don't lie? Can we get a puck don't lie in the chat, please? Puck don't lie. Woo! Puck don't lie. Puck don't lie. Puck don't lie. Puck don't lie. Dubois. Cry. Cry, Dubois. Cry. Cry, Dubois. Cry. 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 Woo! We love that for fantasy too. Shorthanded, Mitch Marner. Puck don't lie. What's up, Marcia? Good to see you in the chat. We need 1 more like to 125. Let's get it. And Leafers clear it. Scored by number 16, Mitch Marner. It's Marner. Let's go, buddy. All right, 30 seconds left on the Jets power play. Oh, that was almost a favorable bounce for the Leafers. A little magic in the building right now. Hey, we got 125 likes. Let's go. Oh, Jeremiah, I'm with you. I think Dubois... Hey, people have told me in person he's a nice guy. But I'm just not a fan of him. On the ice, I think he's a freaking pest. Off the ice, I think he's entitled. I mean, hey, if I talked to the guy or shot the shit with the guy, I'm sure he'd be a nice guy. You probably wouldn't like that I'm chirping him a bit, but that's my exposure to the guy. I don't know the guy, but yeah, he does seem entitled a bit. Hey, you live one life, so you can do whatever you want. If he wants to play for the Habs, I guess that's his right once he gets to UFA status. But I just feel like how he's handled certain situations, like, just play it out, prove yourself. I don't know why there's a need to do these other things, but I also just, he pisses me off when the Leafs play against him, especially because of the Columbus freaking. Oh, Riley, nice play. Go, Morgan. Oh, he's at the end of a shift. Whatever. Great play by Riley. No respects. Great play. Yes, great play. End of a shift, but we love the effort from Morgan. Shots now 21-16 for the Jets, and power play over. Puck don't lie was big there. But yeah, Jeremiah, it's been a fast game for sure. Good pace going. Sammy's feeling himself right now. He's feeling good. All right. 3 minutes left, just about in the second. Morrissey gets to the line and dumps it in around the boards. Come on, Leafers. Put in the work. Jordy Ben. Oh, bouncing in front. Woo. Jordy Ben, buddy, be careful. And a shot. Okay, man. Ben's like, and then he's, this guy's screening Samsonov. Like, if you're going to get in front, you better get your body in front of it. Oh, Liljegren, feed him. That's all. Oh, bro, that's sent down. Yeah. Attaboy, Liney. Linesmen are locked in tonight. That faceoff will be outside the Jet zone. Let's friggin' go. We got 130 in the live stream, guys. Hit that like button. Let us know if you're a new subscriber. We got intermission coming up. Chat some more trade deadline. And geez, guys, we're 8 subscribers away from 45,900. We got to get there. I'm feeling it. We got to get there. Get your friends in the chat. Let's get buzzing. Caroline, hi, John. How are you doing tonight? I'm good, Caroline. How are you doing? Little Damo, what's up? All right. Thank you, Marcia. Yeah, appreciate everyone in the live. Aliska, how's it going? It's been a minute. Julia, Aliska. Rick, you're getting a beer? Nothing for me tonight, but. Hey, Caroline in the chat. Let's go. Can we get 150 likes before the third period? I think we can do it. Lock it in. 200 by the end of the stream. That's locked in. Let's get her done. All right.
The education assistance program had paid for my tuition. It gave me the tools to improve my speaking skills. I was more connected to the Canadian life, and it helped shine light on what is possible.
Damn, what do you mean? You're going to the game in Montreal this weekend? Aliska, that's sweet. That's hype. What's going on, Ice Warrior? How you been? I'm so glad Marner shot the puck. Hellebuck was definitely thinking Marner was slicing that over. Same with Morrissey. And Marner just snipped it top right corner. Let's go. I love that. Karma is alive. Love it. Hey, there you go, Ice Warrior. Yeah, it's good. I like when I'm able to stream. Tonight was a good night for it, so locked in. Cole Perfetti, a drop pass for Pionk. Good save by Samsonov. Come on, man. Get there. Yarncrow, you got to get there, man. See, that's like Gord Miller says Samsonov. Like, it bothers me, man. I hate when some announcers say Samsonov, some say Samsonov. Like, I was always saying Samsonov, and then guys, Tavares in front. Some guys are saying Samsonov, and then Now I see Samsonov more. I don't know. I say both, I find, sometimes. Samsonov, they're so close. One, you're just kind of Sammy. You can just go Sammy and you're chilling. Michael Bunting's uncle. That's random. There you go. Ryan, how's it going? Ryan, welcome to the chat. All right, under 2 to go in this second period. The left side, Leafs dump it in. Behind the net, stopped by Hellebuck. McMahon tried to stop it. Now the Jets will play it forward. Dubois. Wheeler looking back to the point. Morrissey across! Wow. How did that not go in? I don't know if it hit the side of the net, but what a pass by Norrisy. Freaking Josh Norrisy. And another pass in front. Wheeler put that wide. Engvall, look at Engvall, bro. I'm going to lose it on this guy. Like, trade him. What a mess that guy. Oh, that could be interference. Engvall has been a mess. King Flinks. I do remember you, of course. What do you mean I don't remember you? I, of course, remember you. Welcome back. I hope to see you more in the chat. Oh, in front! Ehlers almost scored another try. Oh, my. And another try. Oh, Samsonov. 3 tries there for the Jets. 1 from Ehlers, or 2 from Ehlers, and 1 from Kyle Connor. Big saves from Ilya Samsonov. Been busy with college. Well, hopefully that's going well. What are you taking? Justin Hall is like the second goalie, man. Shots are now up to, I believe, 25 for Winnipeg and 16 for Toronto. Willow, what's going on? Good to see you in the live. Yeah, Keenan, Allmark's the favorite by far for the Vezina right now, but I think there's a couple other guys in there. Heli, Saros. Who else is in there? You could throw a few other names in there, but definitely Allmark's at the top. Business management, there you go. All right, under 10 seconds left in the second period. Who scored so far? Matthews has 2, Marner has 1. And a dump in, and that is going to be it for the second period. Leafs up 3-0 after 40 minutes. We're going to the third period. Guys, stick around in the live stream. Everyone in the chat is going to drop a trade proposal or a trade idea or a player they think is going to get traded to where. We're going to all drop it in the chat. We're going to talk trade deadline here at the intermission. So stick around. Drop a like. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. It's free. Let's go. Let's talk some trade deadline here at the intermission. We'll prepare for the third period. Let's freaking go. After this, I'm going to muck some good food. All right. Whoa, you guys are coming in hot. We got to chat first. We got to chat. We got to see the new people in the chat. Brian, welcome if you're a new subscriber. Thanks for being here. I'm not sure if you've been here. What's up, Ottawa Senators? Back in the chat. Ozzy on the Leafs would be great for PR. Get Kerfoot for Nathan Walker. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. It depends on Blues' flexibility there, but I think they'd have it. I don't know if the Leafs want to make that trade, though. A trade won't help your Flames? Come on, you got a proposal in your back pocket. What do the Avs want for Newhook and Girard? Senators outlook, buddy. You're saucing. Like, we're talking Colorado here. They're contending. I know they're out of a spot, I believe, right now, but they're contending for a playoff spot. They're going to want roster players back. So if you're trading for Girard and Newhook, I feel like that's an offseason deal for Ottawa. But in terms of value, I mean, Colorado is probably going to want like a Girard light at least. When I say light, like a Walmart version. So that would probably be like a Brandstrom. They're probably going to want like a draft pick or 2. But again, they want roster players. So like maybe they ask, I mean, man, if you're wanting Newhook, they're going to ask for Pinto. Like, I'm sorry to break it to you. Ottawa doesn't really have what Colorado needs. Like, what kind of roster player are you going to give Colorado that's worth their while to trade Newhook? I think Girard's a possibility for Ottawa in the offseason. I don't see them trading Newhook unless it's for a legit top 6 guy. Like, I think, I've said this, Colorado could maybe trade Newhook in like 1 of 3 trades. Horvat, Kane. I don't know if I want to say this guy. Yeah, I'll say Horvat, Kane, or O'Reilly. I said it in the video, so I have to back what I said. Those are the only 3 trades I think Colorado would include Newhook. O'Reilly, Horvat, Kane. Outside of that, like, I guess if they traded for Timo Meier, I don't know if San Jose's doing that, but yeah, those would it'd have to be like a major one. And I just don't know if Ottawa has that. Like, Ottawa, obviously, they're keeping Giroux. They're not trading their 4 younger guys. Yeah, I don't think that trade's happening. But unless, hey, Ottawa Senators, unless the Sens can't re-sign DeBrincat, oh, baby. the Avalanche 100% would throw Girard and Newhook in there to get DeBrincat. 100% lock it in. No, honestly, I think Girard could be a target for Ottawa in the offseason. Like, so we've talked about Ottawa and targeting defensemen. I think if Colorado sees, if Colorado sees Byram and Makar and Devon Taves like locked in their top 4, they're confident in their left side, the top 2 being Devon Taves and Girard. Devon Taves and Byram. Girard could be a target for a team like Ottawa. Yeah, I think Brandstrom and a pick or 2 would probably be where I'd started at, because I feel like Brandstrom could be solid in Colorado's system and probably on the 3rd pair. So I like that potential for Colorado because they save cap big time. Like, if they shave off Girard, that's basically the move they made. Like, when Girard was with Nashville, that's kind of Colorado's mindset. I think they could do this similar thing with Brandstrom here. They brought in Girard when he was like still had that potential, but not, I would say, getting it as much in Nashville. And then he went to Colorado and showed even more so well. I think that could be a similar thing for Colorado to target with Ottawa. And Colorado's finessed Ottawa once before, so we'll see how that would work. But I do think, is off the wall in here, I do think that Girard could be a target for Ottawa and Brandstrom could go the other way. But maybe that's an offseason move, so keep that in mind because Colorado's going for the playoffs. So, yeah, we'll wait and see. Yeah, Jeremiah, I think you meant to put hot take hockey, but you put off the wall hockey. Sens absolutely should trade DeBrincat. He's got a $9 million qualifying offer. Yeah, but if they can shave that down to like 8 something somehow, I don't know. It's tough to say, but no, Jeremiah, you're good. It's tough to say, but I think they feel DeBrincat's one of their best players, if not their best. What's up, Dawson? Good to see you in the chat. Trentso says Dumba to Ottawa for Ridley Gregg. 3rd. Oh, no chance Ottawa does that, man. No chance. No, I'm sorry. Ottawa, I would rip Ottawa a new one if they made that trade. No chance. Keep Ridley Gregg. Do like a defense prospect. Like, do like a Lassie Thompson and like a 2nd for Dumba. Retained too. Like, don't be trading Ridley Gregg for Dumba. That would age so poorly. I promise you that would age so poorly. Do not make that trade. No chance. That would ruin. Like, the fan base would just turn again. No chance. Nah, Jeremiah, I'm not big time. I'm not big time at all. I'm working full time. Like, it's a mental thing too with streaming. Like, as I said, I don't know if I said this the other night in the stream, but it's not even just my schedule. It's also just a mental thing. Like, I don't want to go like no days or nights off. Like, it would be crazy if I worked full time, worked on weekends, and worked every single night. Like, to me, I don't feel streaming is like full on work, but it's work to do. Like, I have to put in the time, and it's exhausting sometimes streaming for longer periods of time. So no, I didn't take it as a negative, but I'm more so saying I'm no big time. I'm putting in the work. Yeah, but Trent, I think really Greg's, everyone knows. Brian's trying to reach for Jeremiah in the chat. Ryan says, Max Domi to Toronto for Kerfoot and a 3rd. Yeah, I've seen people suggest that. I wouldn't mind that. I'd be down. I don't know if Colorado's doing, or sorry, not Colorado. I don't know if Chicago's doing that, but yeah, I could see it. Who got the 3rd goal? Greg. It was Marner. Mitchie Marner. Hey, Jeremiah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to try to, as I said, as I get closer to the trade deadline, I'm going to keep trying to stream more and more. It's tough, though, sometimes. I'll put this a little louder because I want to listen to these guys. But let me know what you guys think. If you guys think, like, would you would you prefer like more streams towards the playoffs, or do you want them spread out more? Like I feel like if I just pace it out and I don't overwhelm myself, especially if I can open up my schedule close to the playoffs, I feel like I could chill and then go more full out closer to the playoffs. But well, hey, Warrior, it's been a minute. People will tell me I fell off and stuff like that. I just haven't been able to keep up with YouTube the way I want. But hey, we are 8 subscribers away from 45,900. It'd be unreal if you guys bring your friends in, get some new people in here, and let's try to get those 8 subscribers. Let's do it. Get your pals in the chat. Yeah, that's a ridiculous shot by Marner. Thank you, Jeremiah. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
But isn't that a turning point sequence, right? You know, Wheeler.
Third period coming up.
Then the Toronto Maple Leafs get.
We've had 2,000 people join the stream tonight. Respects. Let's go.
Like he's real hot, but it didn't affect the players at all. I mean, the Maple Leafs just said, "All right, we'll deal with it shorthanded," and they get a big goal. This is a momentum swing.
Hey, Dan subscribed. Let's go. Guys, everyone in the chat, I want you to hype up Dan. Let's go. He's got the Leafs logo going. Everyone hype up Dan in the chat. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. And Ian in the chat says, just got home. Leafs are buzzing. Let's go. It's Mitchie Marner. Oh, yeah. We got a Dan and a Danny. Wow. And Danny subscribed maybe too? Jeez. Let's go. Dan and Danny. Welcome. Team Danny. Love to see it. Thank you guys for subscribing. I really appreciate that. You live in Ottawa? Well, there you go. Who's your favorite Leaf? All time, current, you can go for it. Brandon Allen in the chat as well. Hey, Dennis is in the live too. Let's go. Chat's buzzing. Hey, Jake, that's awesome. Your dad surprised you with an Oilers reverse retro. Hey, name on the back, blank. Hey, if it's blank, that's still sick. I was going to get a blank Caps reverse retro, but honestly, I was kind of... I've been buying jerseys, so I also just like, I wanted to get Ovi on it, but that'd be breaking the bank. Yeah, like that's the thing, right? You break in the bank even more so if you get a player on it. But that's respects that he got you the reverse retro. That's sweet. Jake, you gotta rep it now. Dan, you're flipping over to the Leafers? Brian, you gotta chill. Ian says, my buddy Matt subbed today. Keep up the great work, brother. Love the podcast. That Sid one was fire. Thank you, Ian. Yeah, it was great to chat with Sid. We're getting some big time guests coming up. I'm excited. Ian, appreciate you. Big shouts to big shouts to Ian and Matt. Let's see. Yeah, Ian, tell Matt appreciate it. Shoot me a message. Trent, what do you think the D looks like when Muzzin returns? I don't know if Muzzin would return in the playoffs, but if Muzz was fully healthy and they needed that presence, I think they would go Riley Brody. Riley Brody, Muzzin Giordano, Sandine Liljegren. Am I missing anyone in there? Yeah, like I feel like Hall would be out if they put Muzzin in. They won't. I think at this point they rely on Giordano a lot in the penalty kill, and Brody. They don't need 5 guys like that. So I think either Hall or Muzzin are in the lineup, one or the other. At this point I can't imagine Keefe's that new to life to put both of them in the lineup. They were not playing well together. They don't need to be both in the lineup. They're two similar type of players at this point in their careers, especially Muzzin. He's slowed down and he looks like Hall half the time. So if Muzzin's fully healthy, if that's the mindset, if Muzzin's fully healthy, I want him in the playoffs. So I'm going Riley Brody, Giordano Muzzin as the shutdown, and then Sandine Liljegren. Brian, I didn't know you subscribed. You didn't say anything, and if you did, I missed it. So big shout out to Brian. You're also getting a little frisky in the chat, so I gotta ignore a couple of your comments. But thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Of course I'd want Timo Meier, Brandon. I'm dropping a video soon. Make sure you guys go check out the video when I drop it about Timo Meier. But, yeah, I think Meier would be unreal in the Leafs. I'd be pretty hyped. JVR to Toronto? I think the Leafs have been talking to the Flyers a bit, probably. Ryan, I don't think the Leafs will get Edmondson. If the price is what I think it'll be, I think Edmonton could do that move, and I'll laugh. But, I mean, I think Edmonton's a good player to have in the playoffs. It's just a matter of, like, if anyone gives a first-round pick for Edmondson, bad call, unless you win a cup. That's the biggest thing at the trade deadline, guys. Teams, I mean, look at Florida. Florida's exhibit A to the max right now. If you trade like first round picks loosely, like carelessly, and you get booted in the playoffs, you look like the biggest dummy ever. But if you win the cup, like Tampa was giving around first round picks like it was nothing. But they won the cup, so no one can say shit. They gave a first round pick, Barclay Goodrow, first round pick, Blake Cole. Like, they're giving up first round picks, but they're chilling. They won 2 cups. Who would I rather have? O'Reilly or Horvat? Horvat 1,000% if it's one or the other. But in the scenario that it is, I think Horvat's going to command a lot more of a return. So if it makes the difference of Matty Nyes or not Matty Nyes, I think I'm doing O'Reilly. Just because I think O'Reilly has the versatility of also playing wing or center. He would scare me in terms of like injury concerns. Oh my God, Panthers are up 5-0 on Montreal. Yeah, I don't know. I think I would do a first for O'Reilly in the Leafs perspective, but not much more than that. It's a good draft. If the Blues called the Leafs and said a first, conditional pick, and like Kerfoot, I would, I'd probably do that. I'm being hesitant only because the draft is really good this year. BM says Samsonov getting a shutout. Oh, buddy, you made me say it. I was just reading it loosely. Knock on wood. I'm so new for that. Knock on wood, guys. You guys got to rip me for a new one. There's no way I just said that. I was reading the comments a little loosely. Oh, my God. I can't believe I said the word. If I jinxed it, you guys can rip me a new one. I'm knocking on wood heavy. I was just reading I was trying to be a nice host and read all the comments. Oh my. That's freaking brutal. Anyways. Yeah, Blake Coleman is heavy underrated for sure. Yeah, as long as it's Foligno, as long as it's not Foligno 2.0. So that's what I was about to say on that conversation. I think Coleman is underrated in terms of he's not talked about enough, but he's definitely overpaid. I think both can exist, if that makes sense. Like, I think a lot of people declare players as overrated because they're overpaid. And I think it's just a different conversation. Like, I feel like everyone's always said that, like, Sagan's overrated. And I think that was true, like, a few years ago. But it's not true right now because no one regards Sagan as, like, a top 20 center anymore, a top 25 center anymore. Yes, he's overpaid, but he's not overrated. So that's what I would say about Coleman. He's heavily overpaid, but not overrated. Like, I would never hear someone go, yeah, Coleman's a really good top 6 forward. Like, that just doesn't happen. So I think he's overpaid 100%, not overrated. Yeah, Jeremiah, I'm thinking probably I think it would be a conditional first, Jeremiah. So let me correct what I just said about O'Reilly. I think for the Leafs to trade O'Reilly or trade for O'Reilly, it'd be a conditional first if the Leafs make it to the second round. Because I think that's a dub. Leaf fans, get in the chat. I think that could be a nice proposal, and I'd be for it. I'd be for it. The Leafs trading a first-round pick for O'Reilly, super risky, yeah, because of his health, as I said. But if you're putting a condition on that for what all Leaf fans want, which is to make it to the second round, or Eastern Conference Final, yeah, either or, Jeremiah, either or. So second round, Eastern Conference Final. If it's the O'Reilly versus Horvat debate, and you're only getting Horvat if you include Matty Nyes, and the option is you can trade a conditional first for O'Reilly, and it's only a first if you make it to the conference finals, and it becomes a second, I'm doing that deal 1,000%. But I think you have to deal more than that because it's the same thing every year. The reason why the Leafs gave a first-round pick for Foligno, because other teams were going heavy at Foligno. I'm pretty sure Boston was in the conversation for Foligno. I'm pretty sure Colorado was in the conversation for Foligno. So, in that perspective, 100%. 100%, you're going to have to give up a first-round pick for O'Reilly. But if the market's going in a different direction after Horvat, after other guys, then maybe the Leafs can sneak in and go, hey, conditional first and a prospect for O'Reilly, if that's possible. If it's not, the Leafs can do it in terms of cap too. They don't even need to ask St. Louis to retain. They can just be like, hey, here's Kerfoot and Engvall. And yeah, I mean, they maybe could ask like the Blues to retain $1.5 million on the rest of his contract just until it expires in the offseason. But my point on saying this is, like, don't give up the haul for, like, don't give up this big package for Horvat if you're not going to keep him past this year. And I think that's where the Leafs mindset is in targeting a guy like Timo Meier. That's a guy I would truly go, do you include Matty Nyes on that to get a Timo Meier? Again, if you're not able to pay Timo Meier in the offseason, he's an RFA. So if you qualify him, which it's a heavy qualifying offer, it really is, but you'll have just enough cap space probably in the offseason to do it. But you can't afford, obviously, to sign that guy long-term at that amount, especially if you're trying to re-sign Matthews, Nylander, Marner, go down the list. But the one guy I would say, Ian, and this is going to be the conversation when I drop a video coming up, look out for the video on YouTube, Nick Robertson maybe being part of a trade. I know teams will look at it and be like, hey, he's injured, but they'll get him for next year. It's a possibility. It's definitely a possibility. I think between Robertson, Niemela, and Voigt, I think... I talked about it with Omar. We talked about it with Lucas on the pod. I think one of those guys will be dealt. But yeah, the qualifying offer for Timo is insane. The Leafs would not be able to afford. I would just hope that Timo doesn't accept that deal, because I think Timo would want a longer term deal, and hopefully the Leafs can agree to that if they got ahead of it and traded for Timo and maybe extended him long term at like 7.5 or 8 million. Maybe Timo would do that. But again, then it'd make it tougher. That'd be a Canucks situation, maybe, making it tougher on signing other guys. So I don't know if I want it, but I think if you're trading Nyes, it has to be for a guy that stays past this year. Outside of that, like, if it's not a stud, don't trade Nyes. I think he's close to untouchable if it's not a guy that's like a Meier that's going to stay, or Chikrin or something like that. Anyways, third period, guys. We're underway. Get your predictions in the chat. 1, if you think the Jets will make this a game. 2, if you think the Leafs will take this over. That's what I'm thinking, Jeremiah. I think if a team puts together a big package, there's going to be an agreement. So we'll see. I think Timo Meier would do a deal like that, like 7.58 million for an 8-year deal. I think he would do that. I truly think, because again, 8 years locked up like that for a guy like Meier, who's kind of been inconsistent in his career. Sure, I think some teams, non-contending teams, would give him 9 or 10 million, which is crazy. I think that's crazy for Timo Meier. But I think on a long-term deal, he'd be 7.58, and I think the Leafs could maybe fit that in. Maybe. As I said, with Muzzin out of the picture, if he gets moved or just stuck on Robidas Island, then that's the space that the Leafs need, basically. And then Matt Murray will be done after next year. So then that will be the space created for re-signing both Matthews and Nylander. Maybe. Again, I know the Nylander trade talks will start up again. Oh, Jeremiah. Timo Meier on a line with Marner and Tavares. This might be an overreaction, but that'd probably be the best second line in the league. I can't think of another one that would touch that. So yeah, maybe it's not even an overreaction. Help me out, guys. Is there a better second line than Meier, Tavares, and Marner? Don't know. Don't think so. And it's not like they're just stacking the second line. Like Bunting, Matthews, Nylander, that's a pretty good first line. And honestly, growing up as a Leaf fan, I never thought I would have that conversation where the Leafs second line could be as good as that. I mean, I watched some decent Leaf teams when I was young. And obviously, like, there's been a couple good years here and there. But obviously, the Leafs' successful seasons haven't truly come since university days here. So, but I went into university and came out of university with the Leafs having gone the farthest, or the same amount of distance, the 7th game in the first round. Sorry, I'm just laughing as I'm saying that 'cause it's just so funny. There's been no different results since 2017. First round, game 7, game 7, game 6, game 7, game 7, game 7, game 5, game 7. What? Did the Leafs just get a too many men? Oh my God. Such a classic Leafs moment. Whoops. What's up, Leafs fan? If JVR returns to the Leafs, the Flyers will have to retain 50% at least. Yeah, Ian, 100%. I've talked about that. If JVR is any target at all, yeah, That's 100%. If the Flyers want any decent asset for JVR, they're going to have to retain. Oh my God. The Leafs almost got a second penalty. That would have been... Sorry, it was too many men, and then that could have been delay a game. All right, so Jets power play. What's up, Ian? What's up, Nick? We got 115 in the chat. Again, guys, hit that like button. We're 2 likes away from 150. Yeah, Dan, I'm watching on my TV right here. Leafs win the defensive face-off on the penalty kill. Giordano, though, in a battle with Scheifele. Gio, you got to rip that around right away. Oh, nice stick by Marner again. But the Jets recover it. Across, Kyle Connor! Oh, my... Oh, what a save by Samsonov. Giordano came sliding in for the block. Connor waited him out, and Samsonov just ripped the glove on him. What? TSN. I'm watching on TSN. What's up, MJ? It should not have been, buddy. It went to the bench. It didn't go over the glass. Oh, my God. Samsonov's looking confident right now. We love it. All right, Jets win the offensive face-off, and Morrissey just missed on the short side. Puck around the boards. Kyle Connor waiting. Now down low. Picked up here by Dubois. Oh, that's going to be a trip. Frickin' Gio, bro. Giordano's having a rough shift here. Cutting in, and Samsonov makes the stop. Dubois is a little bit of a diver, though, eh? This guy sells it. I'm not saying... He was definitely tripped there, but Dubois is a little actor up there, eh? Oh, no. That one actually didn't sell. Sorry. Jets fans are going to get on me with these freaking conversations. But I got to stir up the chat a little bit. What a freaking... No, I'm joking. I can't even say that. The first one was a dive a little bit, but that one was... Yeah, like he got it through his blade. I was trying to sell it. Oh, my. 5-on-3, bro. 5-on-3 power play for the Jets. This is where it goes wrong for the Leafers. Oh, boy. This is where shit can just go sideways. They got over a minute left on this 5-on-3. What a disaster. Back to the point. Scheifele to Morrissey. To Connor. David Kampf with Hall and Jordy Ben. Ehlers waiting. Across. Connor. Morrissey at the top of the circle. Connor. Across. Oh, Scheifele. Couldn't get her in. Oh, my. Camp almost freaking slipped. All right, back up top. Ehlers a shot. Oh, what a save by Samsonov. Another chance off the post. Oh, Jordy Ben. What a guy. Samsonov was flying. Ehlers. Oh, off the side again. Bro, how is this puck staying out? Samsonov is an animal. Across. Morrissey to the right for Connor. Connor across. Scheifele. Morrissey. Connor scores. Okay, man. Like, what is Samsonov supposed to do there? Connor rips it top shelf. Jets on the board. Like, bro, who is that? Jordy Ben screening him? Like, bro, okay, I'm sorry. It's a sell if TSN doesn't get Jesse on the screen here. Okay, man. Like, I don't know what's... Who's screening him there? Yeah. No, so the stick... Good play by Jordy Ben. I'm not going to shit him on that, but, like, look at Jordy Ben screening him right here. Like, Samsonov can't even see a thing. Okay, man. Like... I just talked about it with Jordy Ben. If you're going to get in front of... Like, this guy can't see, man. Yeah, I might have jinxed him a little bit, Ice Warrior. But you know what? That's not on Sammy, though. It's not like Sammy shit the bed. So I didn't really jinx Sammy because the boys that shit the bed were whoever it was, Kerfoot or whoever touched it for too many men. And then, obviously, Giordano just sold. That's freaking dust. Okay. This is so bad. Like, the Jets have so much time left. That was the... I just knew there was going to be a TSN turning point coming at some point. I knew this was not going to be as easy as 3-0. Oh, boy. All right, 23 seconds left on a 5-on-4 power play now for the Jets. And they lead in shots 30-18. Like, if the Leafs win this game, Samsonov's getting the first and second star. Matthews will give him the third star. Marner can have the imaginary fourth star. Okay. Baron, last chance, buddy. Last chance. If you, like, just relax. You're looking for attention, just chill out. Like, it's all good. We're talking hockey. Like, I don't know why you got to get on like that shit for. We're talking hockey. Just chill out. We're just shooting the shit about hockey. You have Connor in fantasy. There you go. Oh, Bacon. It's nuts. Tuck and Tage Thompson. Like, Thompson's on pace for what? Like, well, over 100 points, but I don't know what his exact pace is. Like, Tager's pace is like 50 goals, 100 points, something like that. Yeah, Dan, I'm in the GTA, Toronto area. All right, 14:30 left in the third period. Jets, we'll see. Maybe they make this a hockey game. All right, puck around the boards. Morrissey, a little spin around. Switching off to the right side. Look at Morrissey's confidence this year with the puck, man. This has never been like... I haven't seen him play like this since like maybe juniors, like World Juniors or just juniors. Like, this guy's definitely a Norrisy candidate right there. Little Norrisy. All right. Norrisy down low. I love that nickname. It's Norrisy across. Oh, what a pass. Man, Morrissey's so good right now. What a pass by Morrissey. That's like prime 2018, or is it 2019? I always confuse Riley's years. That's like prime 2018 Riley right there. But big time play by Matt. I think that was Matthews with the block. Hey, we got over 150 likes, guys. Dubs in the chat. Let us know. We are... Was that Matthews with the block? Oh, yeah, baby. That's Matthews with the block on Morgan Barron. Yo, guys, we're 7 subscribers away from 45,900. We're close. 7 more people to subscribe. We're close. Ian, what's up? How's it going? Steve says, let's go Jets. Welcome if you're a new subscriber as well. Jets win the offensive faceoff down low. Dubois trying to go after it against Matthews. Now Schmidt. Down behind the net for Dubois. Jordy Ben a little hit there, but bounces off in front. Good save by Samsonov. Connor looking for his second of the game. Oh, risky business. Sammy's buzzing. Like, Sammy, this should be like 0 on the board. This guy should have got the shutout, man. This guy's been ridiculous. Like, he had absolutely 0 chance on that goal. Like, no chance. There's no chance any goalie's stopping that. With the screen, sliding across, right under the bar. Like, Kyle Connor's so nasty. There's no chance Sammy's stopping that. Truly, I think Hellebuck, he should have had the first goal. Outside of that, you can't blame Hellebuck on the second or third. Those are insane shots from Matthews and Marner. Oh, in front. Jeez, man. The Leafs and the... Bro, Engvall's going to... Oh, my God. Engvall. What a save by Samsonov. Bro. What a play by Riley and Samsonov. Trade Engvall now. Bro, like, literally trade Engvall. Send him away. Like, Engvall's so shit, bro. I literally was hyping him up last year because, like, it was such bait. This guy was buzzing last year for some reason, but Engbum's back to his regular self. Yeah, only 18 shots, eh? The Jets have been kind of shutting them down well. Like, Jets just a couple brutal mistakes. Like, that Marner goal kind of killed them a bit, but they're making their way back. We'll see. Evan, how's it going? Welcome if you're a new subscriber. I'm not sure. Let us know if you've been subscribed or if you're new, who you're a fan of. Which team do you think has the best goalie tandem? Boston's got to be up there. Carolina with the trio has got to be up there. Or you can pick a tandem there, Kochetkov. Like, I know they have Ranton Anderson up right now. They sent Kochetkov down, but Carolina's. I mean, Toronto this year, outside of Murray and Samsonov, like a couple rough games, like Murray and Samsonov has got to be up there for sure. If I could throw one more in there. Like, Aiden Hill's had his moments. Like, I feel like Vegas is an underrated tandem, but I wouldn't throw them in that conversation. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's any other tandems I'd throw in there. Yeah, Wedgwood's had some good games. Like, Ottinger is solo. Yeah, that's about it. I'm probably missing one. Lyrical, how's it going? Let's see. Well, Matthews get number 3. Tavares in the middle. John Tavares protecting the puck. Out to Yarncrow! Did I go off the bar? Man, Yarncrow's so slick that, like, it seems like he can't get a shot off and he just rips it. Yarncrow's underrated. Oh, Tavares, buddy. Why? Look at Engvall. It's Engvall. See, Engvall, another interesting thing about Engvall is just, like, sometimes he'll just turn on the Jets and do what he did against Boston. And that's the only thing I can't chirp him for. Is, like, if he does that often, or, like, at least shows that he can do that more often, shows some more urgency. Like, the fact that Engvall scored that kind of goal against Boston, that's what Dubas and Keefe hold on to with Engvall. The shit that he can do like that. But he doesn't do it often. Oh, give away Engvall! Did I hit the post? what a moment that would be. I've been ripping Engvall this whole period. Did Engvall hit the post or what? Hey, let's go. Hey, Dennis, I appreciate you sharing the stream. Yeah, guys, share the stream if you want. I appreciate it. Thank you, Dennis. Oh, boy. Engvall. Yeah, Scheifele has had a rough game. I thought he enjoyed playing. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. Jeez, put Colson and Hoglander could get called up soon from Vancouver. So basically, they're saying Rick Tockett's like all but confirmed with Vancouver, or like, what's the deal with that, guys? Like, I don't understand. I keep seeing mixed reports. Some people are like, yeah, Rick Tocchet, and Dollywall was talking about it earlier today, and he. Yeah, Dollywall was talking about it like he's confirmed. So I don't know. Okay, so yeah, Chris Johnson said it's getting close. So yeah, I mean, I guess I'll talk about it, but I'll talk about it after the game. Just my thoughts on Rick Tocchet and what I think for the Canucks. Yeah, Jeremiah, that's what I'll talk about that too. I think they did him dirty as well. All right, my game clock's a little ahead here. Guys, chat, someone remind me in the live to talk about my thoughts on Tocchet, because I know they just brought that up like twice now. I mean, yeah, it seems like it's going to happen. But I don't like getting too ahead of it, so I'm going to make the video as if, like, I'm just assuming. So if it happens on Monday, I'm going to make a video talking about it now. But I'll talk about it as if it's a hypothetical. All right, under 9 to go in this third period, guys. 3-1 game. So let's get the updated predictions going. 1 in the chat. We think the Jets are going to make the comeback. 2 in the chat for the Leafers to hold on. We got a whistle here. Let's get to 200 likes. I believe in the squad. Let's get to 200 likes. Let's go. Hey, there you go, Will. That's sick. Oh, Will, did you message me back on Twitter about the jersey thing? I don't know if I... Thank you, by the way, for being in here. I'm not sure. I hope I didn't miss a message from you. Yeah, we'll see, Jeremiah. Jeremiah, save that message. I want you to send that message at the end of the game. I'll read it off on the video. If anyone... Yeah, the crowd has toned down, TCB. The crowd's got to get back into it. But yeah, if anyone wants some takes in the chat for my Talk It video, my Canucks video after this game... Put it in the chat. Hey, appreciate it, Will. You're a legend. What a freaking legend. Let's go. Jug, how's it going? Yeah, guys, hit that subscribe button if you're new. 8 minutes left in this third period. Jets trying to make it a game. In front, Gagne was looking for the slot pass. Now Schmidt on the reverse. Oh, give it away. Bobby McMahon with Engvall. Okay, Engvall. Give the puck off, man! Holy... Bro, Engvall's actually pissing me off. He's killing so many plays, man. Nah, I'm sorry. I don't know how Dubas can watch this and want Engvall in the playoff lineup. I truly don't know. Because honestly, knock on wood, but like the more I've watched this team this year, it seems like Engvall's going to be the next Hall again in the playoffs. Like Engvall and Hall, it seems like have been like taking turns in the playoffs being the whipping boy, but we'll see. Okay. Holy, the fact that he almost gave that away again. Bobby McMahon. Ooh. Stop by Hellebuck. McMahon, nice play! Oh, Calf to Marner! Oh, Calf should have just drove the net there, trying to stuff it. I understand feeding it to the boy, but... Yeah, Jeremiah, I like... You know what? It's a hot take, but if the Leafs were to go after a forward or two, I actually wouldn't mind a fourth line of like Aston Reese, Holmberg, and McMahon. I wouldn't mind it. Riley got knocked down there by Ehlers. I freaking hate Ehlers, bro. No. Liljegren got hit up high. Was it with the puck? I think the puck hit Liljegren up high. Okay, Scheifele's got to freaking shut up. Like, is this guy stupid? Liljegren's on the ice, hurt, and... Bro, Scheifele, you're a dummy. Damn, bro, I hate this shit, man. Puck to the head, man. Nah, like, take him off the ice. Get him into the locker room, bro. Leafs need D-men? I don't know. Alright. Well, let's go, guys. Get 200 likes. But we're going to commercial break. So you guys heard? Ooh. Kyle Dubas is at the Montreal-Florida game tonight. Sheesh. I wonder who he's looking at. So he's not in the... Dubas is not in the building tonight. He's in... Is that game in Montreal? I think the game's in Montreal, right? Yeah, the Habs just scored. You know what? I wonder... Reinhardt's having a night. I wonder if Dubas is watching Reinhardt right now and go... The only thing I think is like, would the Florida Panthers even want to trade in division? It's the only thing, but... I do wonder if the Leafs could look at a guy like Sam Reinhart or even Sam Bennett. I know, like, there was obviously the rumors tying Sam Bennett to Toronto when he was coming from Calgary. And honestly, I think that would have been a perfect fit. The edge that he has as the third liner for the Leafs. Maybe that's the scenario now. Maybe you go after a Bennett or Reinhart if you're Toronto. So Dubas taking in the Montreal, Florida game. So he's at Dubas. Instead of being at the Leafs-Jets game tonight, he's at the Bell Center watching the Panthers Habs game, and he's scouting for that. So I do think when we're talking about guys that Dubas maybe under the radar, guys that we're not talking about connected to rumors, I'm sure maybe he's looking at a couple guys on Montreal, but how rare, like it's pretty rare Montreal and Toronto make a trade. It's happened. I mean, Plekanec at the deadline. But I do think that there's a higher potential of looking at a team like Florida. If they're out of a playoff spot, Reinhart, maybe. Bennett, maybe. I wonder who else they would look at. But those are the two guys that have kind of been in trade rumors in a little bit of a way. But again, with the Florida trading division, as I said, I don't know. But two interesting names for any team, to be honest, out there if Florida doesn't do well. So we're back here from commercial break. Yeah, but TCB, who do you think he's looking at? You think he's looking at guys from Montreal? Like who? I just don't know if the Habs and the Leafs make a trade. Like Josh Anderson, I don't know if I don't think I want that contract. Josh Anderson would fit kind of what the Leafs need a little bit, but I don't know. I don't know who they'd be looking at in Montreal. It's the only thing. What's up, Mike? Let's go 130 in the chat. What's up, Francis? I know. Bunting was going at him. Kerfoot waiting. Drop pass for Kampf. Engvall! Stop by Hellebuck. What a play by Kampf. And Engvall can't finish. Look at another giveaway by Engvall. If the Jets score here. Oh, Samsonov saves Engvall's ass again. Jeez, man, Engvall. Hoffman to the Leafs. The Habs aren't getting much for that. Check eye. Sean, what's going on? Welcome if you're a new subscriber. Again, guys, let us know if you're a new subscriber in the chat. We are 5 subscribers away from the goal tonight. 45,900. We are 5 away. Might get there. All right, Baron. Last comment, buddy. That's all I'm saying. Last comment. Don't keep pushing the envelope. You've chilled out from the other shit you were saying, but it's enough. Yeah, I hope Liljegren's okay. Yo, one more like to 160. Let's get her done. Zeta, what a tweet, attaboy. Zeta, I'm liking that tweet because it's aggressive and I love it. We got 145 in the chat. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Ian, you would like Josh Anderson? Interesting. Yeah, I mean, the only other guy, I guess, in that game that would fit would be Josh Anderson, but maybe he's looking at some depth players on Montreal. I don't know. The other name that actually I'd be curious about for Dubas is Monahan, I guess. But I don't know. Monahan might have Toronto on his no trade list. So that's another possibility. I don't know. He's from Ontario, but I think that's a possibility. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be tough to know what Dubas is going to do. I really hope he goes for that top 6 forward, and I don't know where he's going to go at, but yeah, Florida and Montreal, maybe he's looking at one of those teams. I know the Leafs were looking at the Coyotes game? I think they were looking at Coyotes Flyers, so they've been taking it in a few games lately. We know the Leafs will make a couple moves, so. Anyways, Matthews almost the chance again for the hat trick. So we're 4 minutes left in this third period. Jets down by 2. Damn, that's wild, Blair. Yeah, I think the Leafs could look at Edmonton. I've just been saying that I don't think it's the right move with the rumors of what Montreal wants. And again, it's a trade between Edmonton. Like, Edmonton would fit what the Leafs want. Okay? Again, on defense. The same way Anderson would fit. But contract, ask. If they're asking for a first-round pick plus for Edmonton, I'm walking away laughing. I'm hanging up the phone. So there's just no way I'm doing that. Again, it just depends what Dubas is looking for. But I really think in Dubas' last year here, he can't be trading a first for Edmonton. He just can't. And yeah, Christian Dvorak did have that chemistry with Mitch Marner in junior, so I guess the Dvorak connection as well. Yeah, I don't know. Again, it's hard to say. I think more so it'd just be a hard trade to make with Montreal. They don't make them very often, so. All right. 3:30 left in the third. What's the score in the Bruins-Rangers game now, Dennis? 140 in the chat. Chat's buzzing. Guys, again, give a 1 in the chat. You think the Jets will come back. 2 in the chat. You think the Leafs will lock down here. Will they lock it down? 3 minutes left in the third. Ehlers weaving his way through the neutral zone. Puck dumped in. Around the boards. Riley trying to get there. Damn it, Giordano can't clear it. Engvall giveaway. Engvall's had so many giveaways. I don't know how people are not talking about it. What's up, MJ? Welcome to the chat. Wow, empty net already for the Jets. With 2:45 left in the third. Okay, man. In front. Oh, Scheifele almost got it. And Giordano for the empty net. Scores! Oh, baby! It's Uncle Mark Giordano! Or what? No, it wasn't Gio. Who was it? Was it Giordano? No, it wasn't. Who was it? I saw 5. Was it Kerfoot? No, it was Giordano. See, why am I questioning myself? I freaking hate when I do that. Giordano! Woo! Giordano for the empty net. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at Gio. This guy's got the eyes. Okay, Engvall got such a pity assist right there, I think. Engvall literally just did a little nudge to Giordano. That's such a pity assist. What a bomb. Eng bomb. Kiefer doesn't even care. He's like, buddy. He's like, I ain't celebrating till April. And then... Oh, Keever. Keever. Oh, baby, that was a full ice empty net from Gio. 4-1 Leafers. Yeah, assist from Engvall and Kerfoot. They both tap the puck. Little tapper action. Let's freaking go. Yeah, we've been talking about that. I'll drop that video. We'll see. Mark Giordano. Shots now 37 for the Jets. 26. Again, guys, we're 5 subscribers away from the goal. I would really appreciate, I know there's 5 of you in here that have not subscribed yet. I would really appreciate, there's going to be a lot of content and streams coming, so I hope you guys give the channel a chance and hit that subscribe button. It's free. Hit the notification bell. Okay, Will, all good. No, man. Hey, Will, don't give up anything that you're uncomfortable with. Appreciate it, though. Yeah. You do what you're most comfortable with. I'm already super thankful. Davies is this year pulling the goal. I do need a Sharks jersey, though, so that's something I'm going to have to either purchase or find. I don't know. I need a Sharks jersey so bad. That's the only jersey I don't have in my collection for all 32 teams. I have Sharks rep, but I don't have a jersey. I need a Sharks jersey ASAP. So that's something I'm going to have to figure out eventually. Yeah, Davey, I don't like pulling the goalie early at all. The Leafs drive me nuts when they do it. I don't think that was necessarily, like, I don't know, based on the fact that they pulled it early. Because, like, Giordano just sent it down the ice. But, hey, 160 likes. Let's go. TCB. I don't know. I would have to look into it, what I want to buy. But, I don't know. Like, I would say the teal. Yeah, I'm not picky. Honestly, I'm not really picky. I think I'd want a teal Sharks jersey, though. Whatever logo. I definitely don't want the Chargers-looking jersey, but definitely one of the Sharks logos on the teal. That'd be a vibe. Yeah, the new Sharks, the new teal home Sharks jersey, so sexy. So freaking sexy. But thank you guys for being in the stream tonight. I really appreciate it. 30 seconds left. I'm just going to turn the game clock off because this one's all but done. But yeah, guys, any questions on the way out? I'll talk about Rick Tocchet quick and the Canucks just on at the end here, at the end of the stream. So yeah, Leafs are in Montreal Saturday night. Thank you to all the subscribers. Thank you to all the likes. Stick around, guys. I'm just going to give my quick thoughts, record it for a video, and I'll probably just post it tonight so people know I was live. Yeah, TCB would be nice. I'm going to look into it. But, yeah, thank you so much, guys. But, yeah, I'll quickly talk about Tocchet. I'll just pull it up on Twitter. But, yeah. There you go. Leafs win. W. Let's go. Doobie wasn't even in the building. Final score, 4-1. I said 3-2 for the Jets. No, honestly, I was hoping the Leafs would get the dub. Samsonov still unbeaten in regulation at home. And, yeah, we'd love to see it. Big dub for the Leafs. They need these dubs. Boston keeps winning, but they need the dubs anyways. Let's go. GG's in the chat. But yeah, I just want to quickly talk about... We'll mute this for a second. I just want to quickly talk about it before I end the stream. 3 stars. Matthew, Samsonov, Bunting. I'm sorry. That's so garbage. Samsonov definitely should be getting the first star. Anyways, just quickly, guys. I just want to record this to post tonight. Let me just see here. See. All right. So Rick Tocchet all but confirmed for the Winnipeg. Oh my God, I can't speak. For the Vancouver Canucks. So yeah, Rick Tocchet all but confirmed for the Vancouver Canucks, and I do think it could be a fit, but how they've handled this whole situation from Bruce Boudreau to management, it's just been horrible. Like Bruce has gotten treated so poorly. I do believe that Tocchet, in some aspects, can be good for this team, whether it's PD, whether it's Hughes, even though it kind of seemed like indirectly he was kind of shooting down smaller defensemen. But I do believe that Tocchet, the way Boudreau did last year, this is why I also question the Canucks in general, is like, are they just going to go for what they did last year and just have like a good second half of the season and lose any chance of getting Bedard and be right in the middle where you don't get a good draft pick and you don't make the playoffs? If Tocchet comes in and develops the younger players and they still get a top 5, top 10 pick, maybe it's a dub. But I don't mind Tocchet. I think what the Canucks are lacking, I don't know if Tocchet, they really need to bring in actual like defensemen. They can't just bring a better defensive system for what they have. I think there's certain guys that can bring more to the table. I think OEL can bring more to the table, even though his fall off the cliff has been horrible. But the Canucks asset management's been horrible. I do think the Canucks still make the trades that they're going to make. They'll probably bring up Höglander and put Colson as rumored right now. And I do believe the Canucks, whether it's Tocchet or not, will be a mess in different ways. So they're going for another old school guy. Different philosophy, definitely, than Boudreau. Tocchet definitely loves the defensive style, from what I remember with the Coyotes. I remember talking to Coyotes fans, make the jokes if you want, about Tocchet and just the defensive system and limiting the Coyotes' offensive potential. But the Canucks do need to be better defensively, so maybe that helps in that regard. As I said, I think personnel on the ice needs to improve greatly for that defense core, because after Hughes and Shen, it's a nightmare a lot of the times. But yeah, sorry, I'm repping the Leafs and Jets in the background. I got to get the Canucks jersey up for the next Canucks talk, but I don't hate it. I don't love it. I just think the Canucks need a direct direction. They need a proper direction. So please get a proper direction on behalf of Canucks fans. Get a proper direction. Make the trades. I do think you should trade Kuzmenko, but as I said, I think get the value that you can. Build around Petey. Build around Hughes. Get a high draft pick. If it's Bedard, unreal. But the Canucks, they need to go in a proper direction. It can't be this middle of the pack anymore because you're not doing yourself any good. Just missing the playoffs and not getting a good draft pick. So the personnel might struggle with Tocchet, but maybe we'll see. Honestly, I'm so mixed on this. We'll see if it's not official. It's, I would say, all but official. But when Tocchet, if he does get named head coach, I don't hate it. But again, just if it's going to help the defensive system along with improving long term with a guy that maybe can be head coach for a few years, I don't love it. I don't hate it. But I think Boudreau should have deserved way more respect. And I think the disrespect towards Boudreau has been garbage because the Canucks mess has been so much more than Boudreau. Boudreau just got here like last year. So it's been a disgrace on how they handled so many personnel things in Vancouver. It's been an absolute disgrace. And I truly do think the way they've handled Boudreau here is a joke. And that's what I'm more mad about versus the actual hire of Tocchet, because personally for me, I think no coach can fix what the Canucks have going on right now, at least permanently or long term. Because at the end of the day, there's so many internal issues and so many underlying issues that any fix will be just a quick temporary fix. And yeah, the Canucks will still be a mess even if they show what they did towards the end of last year. And we can all be, for Bruce. Yeah, I don't know. It's enough. It's tough in Vancouver land. I don't know how I feel about the hiring if it does happen, but I think in general it's kind of a useless move because there's so many other moves I think needed to be made first. And respecting Boudreau, having more respect for Boudreau who came in and honestly, as I said, the temporary fix, which that's all I would expect from Tocchet. So we will see on what happens next in Vancouver. All right. Yeah, Ian, you can shoot me a DM. I'll see if it's like decent jersey, authentic or not. And yeah, thank you, Ian. I appreciate that. But thank you so much, guys. Any last questions on the way out? I'm about to end the stream. I'll just upload that quickly, because why not? And guys, make sure you guys go watch my recent video on YouTube with Sid Sixero talking about the Leafs and Morgan Riley. Ottawa Senators says, does the Vancouver team remind you guys of the Senators in 2018? Was that with like Duchesne and like those guys before they traded Duchesne away? Kind of, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, I mean, they have the talent. Can't put it together. Any hot take trades? I don't know if this is a hot take anymore, but I think Taves is much more likely to get traded than Kane at this point. I don't think that's a hot take anymore, to be honest. I think the Kane rumors have kind of cooled down a bit. Thank you, Davey. Yeah, thank you to everyone. I hope you guys do hit that subscribe button, hit your like on the way out. And I'll see you guys on the next video or stream. Look out for the videos throughout the week. I'll continue to drop them. Follow me on Twitter. Make sure you have the notification bell on with being subscribed. And the Hot Take Hockey podcast. Go check out the new one with Sid Sixero on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. Thank you guys so much for the support. Have a great night.